streaming to the wrong place. I'm just gonna not stream and record only. That's I
Okay.
think something. Yeah. And yeah.
That just means we got
J-Bar says he'll be here in a few. His internet went kaput.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Alright.
But yes, she doesn't exactly seem to be comfortable with sharing the details of her where she got the bow with you.
Okay, I'll get closer to her and show her my insignia from the hunt, and say I'm part of an organization too. We use weaponry like this, which is why it concerns me.
And as she points out, did you guys took her necklace before or what?
Mm-mm.
Okay. She pulled out an amulet with a how do you say crescent with a bunny on it, and she says that, well, this is one of mine, and she puts it back in.
I'm definitely gonna talk to her when we get to camp if she survives.
And if she dies, you can loot her body. But yes.
I entirely support this idea. Or eat her.
But yeah, if you would have taken her weapon, you would be getting her weapon instead of she coming along with you. But yes.
I mean, I'd rather have the
without an
NPC.
extra person to fight.
Exactly.
Yeah. She does look at all of you and says that, so what do you know about this person? Where did he go?
Shaman told us he was here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and he last we heard, except what fuck, I can never remember her name. The shaman lady.
Kadu?
Kadu.
Beyond
Kadu.
what Kadu told us, Ulfson was heading towards the lake, towards the Silver Lake.
Silver Lake. Oh,
But
that's-
Kadu said that he was heading back towards town.
That's pretty close to what I know. Yeah, we should be able to get there in 2 days.
Do you guys want to investigate Silver Lake while Clyde takes his clan out?
Sure.
Sounds like a plan to me.
You're gonna let him finish him off? Okay.
Not our problem, or not my problem.
It's not my problem either. I've tried. I just think they should, elect people as leaders on merit.
No, I'm sure he's learned from his mistakes.
Do-
To be fair, we have the
Don't
veteran
worry.
soldiers now that we rescued
Don't
from the
worry.
town.
Right.
Don't
We're
worry.
also taking their most inveterate soldier with us.
I mean,
They've got the kid soldiers too.
yeah, like they were like more. When we went through the town, we found like a more or less a detachment of guards that
Yeah.
we could tell knew what they were doing.
Oh, good. Okay.
And as you guys are talking, freaking, I hate her name, Ovila. Oh my
Ovila.
goodness.
Not Olivia.
Yeah, not Olivia. It's like
Ovila.
slightly, yeah. Ovila listens to this and it's like, well, old people don't want to leave. That's understandable. Well, there's choice to die. Then what can we say?
The old people,
I agree. My God, I agree.
they're going to be dead in months. Take the young ones with you.
And
I,
as you're saying this, you can see that the Clad actually seems to be giving some sort of a speech to the young ones. He seems like, we will go and build a new place for our home. We'll be safe and sound away. And in that line, he
And
seems
they
to
may
be...
take our feet, but they'll never take our freedom!
Build that wall. Build.
But yes,
Oh,
they don't
yeah,
seem
okay.
to be talking about building a wall. But yes, there seems to be. He
They're
seems to
gonna
be talking.
they're gonna build the wall and make the mind flayers pay for it.
And it'll be cheap. Yeah.
And it'll be cheap.
Okay,
See, now I'm just imagining Clad as a rabbit with an orange wig on.
okay,
No.
let's get back.
Well, a
Let's
lot of young
get out of our
people.
horrible world and go back to this horrible world.
Yeah.
Yes. Except that now, this time, you're not in the world, so it's good. You are the visitors of this country. So, but the class seems to be talking to a lot of young bunnies, and they seem to be much more eager compared to the guards that you guys originally met. They seem to be much more eager compared to those demographics, and class seems to be pretty happy, and they seem to be, all of them, you can feel their zeal and their eagerness to go and find a new home for themselves.
I'm gonna look at our party and say, I think we should talk to the veteran guards and try to convince them to, take over the reins from Clad.
Ah. You guys are dividing people by people.
No. Listen, what we're doing is we're trying to get somebody who's an actual leader in charge. Clad literally let most of his tribe die.
Maybe, yes. But why don't we give J Bar a little update what you guys have until he was gone. So while you were away, they were talking with Ovila, the bunny that you guys have saved, and she mentioned that the condition that she was under was different from those brain monsters that lives in your brain. And she had mentioned that they could hear and see and probe through her thoughts, and she felt like she could get away from them by running away from them. And before that happened, she got caught, however.
Oh.
And she offered her employment, as well as her weaponry, if you would want to take it from her. And she said that she would help you to catch down this Wolfson who have escaped to the Silver Lake. But yes.
Also,
Now-
shotgun, short bow.
And Clad was given a riling speech while the younger in one aspect or another, younger child soldiers and villagers were eating it up, and the older guard that we found in the town were sort of, how would you say, obstinate or not listening towards it, right? Not buying
No,
it.
they were not as eager, but
Not as eager.
Not as eager, but they're still in it.
Okay, I thought they were like being like, but
Yeah.
I trust.
I suggest they elect somebody who's not a total gobshite, but that's just me.
Because previously, when you guys were talking, when you guys just first visited this town, before you convinced Clad to leave the place, everyone quite didn't want to leave their home because they knew that they would never return. But younger one is a different story for them.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're honestly done here, party. What do y'all think?
I'm fully endorsing Ovila to be the new Pathfinder so I can, hunt.
I can get behind that.
Ovila will take 2 days to navigate to there, regardless of all the terrains and whatnot.
There you go.
Yes.
She knows the paths. I've been doing well, but that ain't gonna last. I'm gonna botch one of those at some point.
Garrick, nice to see you're here with your special blade thing.
Beard just looks at us like, oh gods!
Did you just say he had
show up?
Did you just say he has a sexual lathe?
A special blade, but
Oh, no.
I don't speak for him.
Oh, where
He
did
does
you?
have a sexual relationship with that blade?
Well, that explains a lot.
Oh, we can barely hear you, man.
Oh no, I said that explains a lot. Oh,
We're
okay.
talking about J Bar.
I was saying it speaks to me.
Oh,
They want
Okay.
to turn your mic
That-
on,
Your
dude.
voice seems to be much quieter than usual. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a new headset because
Oh.
other one's
Try
crap.
going to your voice and video thing and just turning it up a bit.
Yeah, I.
did you
we
say
can also
it
turn his
speaks
volume
to
up.
me?
Yeah.
So you can right click on his video and
If you're not
image
full
more.
screen.
Click the user volume thing.
Yeah.
I got it. It's fine. Did you say it speaks to me out loud?
No.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
All right. So
Because Bellon has a very primitive worldview, and that would have been demon. Demon.
I think if Zlippy was here, probably he wanted to build a church, but he's not here. Wow. So, is
He's
there,
missing his chance.
is there
Listen, when
anything that you guys
when you
can do?
try, no, Valen's gonna call out to him. When your tribe arrives at your new place, just remember that when you build the statue of Vandar and the monument to his sun god, he looks like a giant dick.
Specifically a human dick, because
Right.
he's a human.
A human dick.
Because
This is when
we don't need-
Noni party wipes us.
and then we start over.
I have nothing to do with this.
A god of sun comes 100 times closer than you. The sun just enlarges in
What
front
was,
of you, and a
what was his
giant
god's
pillar
name?
of light in the shade of dick just slam you down. So, yeah.
I do a straight check and then I roll a nat 20. I just push the sun back up.
As we're leaving, I'm just like, shit. What was their god's name? You should probably know.
Monitor.
Mozzarella.
Yeah,
Mozzarella. Yeah,
Monitor.
mozzarella.
A Monitor. His name is a Monitor. He's a human sun god. I'm not giving him any shite because he did heal that person and I promised I wouldn't. But Vandar, on the other hand, open season.
Yeah, like I said, the god's name is a mozzarella. Let's go.
And many you hear the whispers of mozzarella spreading across the.
Oh,
Yeah.
We
But
subverted
yes.
the cult.
No, you will be.
Siege of rebellion.
But yes, is there anything that you guys want to do? Something in specific in the town?
I want to go kill the god. Oh, do you have any pipe tobacco? I'm running out.
All you're asking around the bunnies about this pipe tobacco, many of them would actually have no idea what that is.
Oh, that's great. You live for 10 years and you don't enjoy any of it.
well, to be fair, if they did, their lifespan would probably even shorter.
By what? A year?
Kids, we like to have fun and games here on Monday D&D, but just remember, smoking isn't cool.
No, but it does keep balance from killing everyone in the party.
You say that as he's smoking.
Oh, I smoke the whole time.
Scott, your web. I don't know if it's just me, but it's like locking up hardcore, right?
Yeah, it's
I
getting
can see.
real choppy on my end too.
It's 'cause of
I
all
can
those
see me
cigarettes.
just fine.
I'd
Um,
reconnect.
Can you try disconnecting and reconnecting?
But yes, I don't think there is anything that you guys want to do, anything in specific. So I would imagine you guys are all set journey to the Silver Lake.
Yes.
That
Oh,
sounds
so
fun.
As you guys are going closer and closer to the Silver Lake, you guys can see that the terrains nearby seems to be a little bit more silvery. Even the trees seems to be covered in some sort of a paint spray. Although the D&D world people wouldn't be understanding what it is, but it seems like many of the trees seems to be sprayed with those, and some of the animals they seems to have that type of things on their flowers and their birds.
Oh my god.
And
We gotta fight War Boys here.
maybe.
That maxed out War Boys.
And with that, you guys are
I don't
right
know.
to...
This is the first time Valen feels comfortable. He lived his whole life in magic woods. It's alright.
Yeah. You guys would travel around 8 hours in the midday to the very late night, and in there, as you guys are traveling, I would say consume one ration that you have.
Am I foraging? I guess.
We're
I am.
I'm hunting, man.
Yes. Why don't you roll for foraging?
I automatically forage.
I believe that there is a restriction on that claw, as long as the place is easy to find food.
Ah, okay. So
Yeah, I
what do
also
I-
do.
what do I roll for
I
that
also do a
survival?
survival check to do
yeah.
some hunting.
Let
Yeah,
me
we're gonna-
double check with your...
I'm gonna roll survival and hunt for something to eat.
I'm gonna relaunch Roll20, and hopefully the RNG gods will stop hating me.
21 is pretty good. You should be able to find a good amount of food for your people, for all the persons in the party.
Miruk finds a wild boar and wrestles it.
But yes, and for the water as well, you notice those you're scavenging for food and water in the local area. They are unedible, most of them. You can tell that the fruits or berries that you find in these areas are contaminated and seems to be covered in mercury that you have noticed. And even some of the ones that are not covered in them, you can tell that inside they are probably contaminated, as they seems to be growing on the area. And
This would
water
ask the question.
sources seems to have be contaminated in similar senses as well.
Why
No.
would the bears leave from the lake? Were they hunting or were they running away from something?
What? You know, that's a good point.
Who knows?
Well, they're dead, so we can't ask them. So I
Yeah.
guess they're all over your. I think I still see a little bit on your clothes there.
I intimidate a nearby silver tree for answers.
You!
What would you like to say as you're intimidating?
All right,
the
listen,
tree?
you son of a bitch. I don't like you. You don't like me. But you want to tell me why you want? What I need
start-
to know.
I start punching the tree and asking, why?
Where is she?
Damn it!
You're not
Seems
very.
like the
yeah.
tree is tougher opponent than you thought. It doesn't seem to be shaking us much. Even though your words are pretty would make anyone very shaky. But yes.
I walk away and I say, yeah, I know, I won. I'll get you next time.
And
Don't worry,
now
Garrett.
Ovila
I'll
seeing
take care
that
of
thinks you're a
this.
crazy man.
I started like, did he drink the murky water?
I think so.
This bodes poorly for later.
Is that normal for aliens to punch trees?
Absolutely. We punch trees all the time.
Oh,
By the way,
So-
I'm intimidating the tree. Karen
So
was
it's
trying
kind
to
of stress
intimidate.
relief.
You gonna do what to the tree I was punching?
Aren't trees like gods to you? Why would you punch them?
Me?
Dude, I spent
full
my life
elf.
on the sea. This is like the first time I'm seeing so many trees.
No, it's not a god. I'm gonna keep walking.
And I just smile.
Careful,
Garrett
like,
just
my first two rolls
smiles,
have been
like-
really high, but they've amounted to jack shit other than comedy.
It's not a god.
You guys are at the midnight in the dark time, and if you were to set up a camp, you could. Would you like to, or would you
How
like
much
to go further?
or how far have we gotten in our 2-day span?
If you were going in the regular speed, without force marching, you would be spending another night, according to Ovila.
Okay, we were probably going normal speed. We're not, in a rush. I
If
guess
you were
we
to
camp
go to
out.
stealth, you can go a little bit safer as well. But that's not an option if you want something.
You guys want to set up camp? It's dark.
I'd say
Alright,
we set up camp.
I say we set up camp. We
I'll
have.
set up my trap on the perimeter.
Yeah, that one's gonna set it for hunting and probably catch something inedible, but
All
Spirits
Fallon
gotta be
is
standing watch.
setting traps on the places. Obela actually comes and ask you like, "What are you doing in the?"
breakfast.
I don't know if that is as good in this area.
Well, I've seen some animals that look edible and some that are definitely not. But the odds of breakfast, I would prefer to eat breakfast.
She goes like, "Suit yourself."
He wants a nice roasted mercury bear.
But I
Oh,
want
you've
is
seen
a
those
nice,
things before.
a nice spot of rabbit because
Let me
that's what I've been
boil
eating
you up
for the
this
last couple
mercury
days.
steak real quick.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
you want some
Dude.
mercury eggs and
That's a good. I guess that's a good point. I'm gonna just set another trap on the edge of the perimeter just to fuck Harry harassers and shit.
And also, you guys gather up and set up the campfire. Who would like to take watches? There are 4
Dibs,
watches.
first watch.
No,
All right, type. First one to type goes first in that order.
Oh boy!
Karak first, Garrick, and third and fourth. Who would like to take it?
damn it.
Eh,
All right.
no, I'm done. I'm done trancing by then anyway. I can.
Yeah. And Yeah,
So-
interestingly, yeah.
I'm going to sit and talk to the half-elf girl because she actually hasn't actively annoyed me yet.
This will be good.
Okay, she is staying right beside Mirok, actually.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Hello.
Can we help you with something?
Oh, I'm going to say no. I find that I would like to get to know the people that are traveling with me. I didn't have much of a chance to talk to you or your one. So
Okay, so
I'm
what do you
being
want to know?
I'm being friendly. So where are you?
Says, I'm being
Where?
friendly.
Did you actually
What?
say it? Did you just say I'm being friendly?
You
I
did?
appreciate-
Oh, wow.
Okay, so
Where are
do you?
you?
wanna know?
Where are you all from? How did you end up in the well? How did you end up together?
Well, it's quite a story.
Absolutely.
By the way, I'm doing most of the talking just so I don't have to give Nani like improv stuff. Basically, I used to be a sailor. I sailed the seven seas with a crew of 100 men and women. We fought pirates. We saved a few towns. We even met a volcano spear one time. It was crazy. One day, I wound up in a port town, and I met Jessica here. She ran the local library and taught me how to read. I'm still no good at it, but we just kind of kept seeing each other, and we started liking each other, and then we decided to move out of that town because our folks didn't quite take to having a sailor and a lizard man at that dating their daughter. So we set sail for the new world to try to find.
Her parents are together.
Yes,
Wow. It's good.
nice folks until they found out I was dating her.
Well,
But
I can see the reasoning. Most encounters that I've had with lizard folk haven't been on friendly terms.
Just grumbling
maybe
about
you just
elves.
haven't been friendly lizard folk.
No.
Anyways,
No.
the well. That's a fun story.
That was the
So we
biggest
set
mistake.
sail. Yeah, it was. It really was. We set sail for the new world, hoping to find a nice spot of land with which I could build us a manor with a big library for her. And during the excursion, we happened on an island where we found this mysterious black well, and it had these little fairy-looking fuckers around it. They started playing around with us, and we just kind of let them. But then they ended up using their magic to throw us into this well. Ended up teleporting us over to this island with you guys on it. And apparently, we were in that well for 3 years, but it's only been a couple months this in regular time.
Well, the Fae folk aren't to be trifled with. Alan actually totally approves of this man.
It was like a hyperbolic time tube.
Never mind.
Sorry, I just really wanted to make the Dragon Ball reference there.
I get it.
We got a JoJo's reference, a Dragon Ball Z reference.
Okay, guys, start making hand signs. We need to do Naruto now.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna go and not sleep over here.
See you, Villain.
I'll be here in the
I love
morning.
you.
You what?
I
You
love
what?
you.
Yeah, before Elder goes to sleep, I'm gonna minor illusion of fairy flying around New York Head.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well,
You're
Tyler,
No,
You're gonna
see-
trigger a giant lizard man's PTSD, like legitimately.
No, you're not gonna trigger
Yep,
his
that's
PTSD
the idea.
because there's rage. So normally when you look at Miruk, you see, a rough-looking man, but he has very calming eyes. Like he's not what you think of when you see when you think of the word barbarian. As soon as that fairy flies into his venerable vicinity, his eyes like the slit of his eyes for his lizard eyes just narrow, and he just lets out a roar and starts biting at it. Get away, you fucker!
And I just laughed and laid my head down.
Yeah.
His little
And as
halfling
you're
laugh.
doing it, Jessica's like, "Go and get them! Go get them!" And she's like cheering you on as you're doing it.
Cheering.
Yeah, she seems to be as annoyed as at them as you are.
Hmm.
But there's our bed.
All right, so first watch, right?
Yes, the first watch as Carrick is taking the watch. By the luck of the draw,
Uh-oh.
well, it's not actually. Ovila decided to also take the watch on the first one,
Yes!
along with Carrick.
Nice. All right, exposition.
Yeah.
I sit by the fire with Ovilla, and I say, "So, Clad's your father, right?
Yeah.
You know that the guards he sent after you put 2 arrows in your back, right?"
Not entirely remembering it clear, but yeah.
That's why my back hurts.
You know, I was wondering what was up with these weird wings.
I look at her and say, "Yeah, you ran up to us, and basically we stopped them from shooting you and bandaged you back up and carried you all the way here."
Well, I understand. I mean, if I was in his shoes, I may have done a similar thing. You can't
Thankfully-
risk the whole by
That's true.
to save an individual.
I 100% agree to that. And I guess I'll sit down at the campfire and take out my rifle to clean it, because I got to clean it every day, basically.
As you're sitting down and cleaning the rifle, she looks at you curiously and asks, "So, what did this guy did to you folks? Why are you all chasing him?"
When we first landed here at New Eastro... Wait, no, that's the name of the island. What was the
Eastro is
name
a
of the town?
That is a town.
Oh, Eastro is the town. Okay, good.
Yeah.
When we landed in Eastro, I don't know if you've heard of it, it's a multi-racial settlement by the coast.
Yeah, I've been
You
there a
heard
few
of it?
times.
Okay. We landed in Eastro, and we were told that their dead was rising, which is not normal for them, and that this Ulfson guy, I take it out again, pass it to her, and say, you know, we were told to hunt him for a bounty.
So you're doing it for money?
Karek says yes, but apparently the other people in the party want to help out the town and settle possibly, and so this guy poses a major threat, and if people die, I don't get paid.
So what did he do to your town? And all she says is she gives you back the paper.
Apparently he blotted out the sun and made the dead rise again, not normally.
I
And,
think it's a huge misunderstanding on town's part.
What do you mean?
As I've said, I've seen that sun many times. It's something in common.
So the sun goes black commonly? I remember you...
Occasionally, it's not that common, but it definitely did before. And in the stories in the old, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so... and you said you've seen it happen like 3-4 times already?
Yeah. When I
Okay.
was younger, a few years back, yeah.
Okay. Alright. Still gotta investigate it then. I hand her one of the fake coins. Let's see if she's seen it. Because she's been into town trading before.
Okay. As you're giving her the fake coin, she looks at it and is like, are you bribing me for something?
No, I hand her one of my other coins, not fake ones, and I say, sorry, I get ahead of myself sometimes. The one on your left, or in your right hand, is the currency that Ulfson used back at Kadu, back at your shaman's shop. The one on the right is a standard currency that we traded. Have you seen the one on the left?
Yes. I've seen a lot of it. It's on that other settlement, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of people in the town trading a lot of stuff. I had to go there a lot for work, so yeah.
All right. Do you remember? I guess this was the most obvious question. Do you ever remember seeing this man before?
No. Never seen him.
Okay, I'm gonna roll insight. I haven't rolled above a 10. Like,
You cannot tell if she
Yeah,
is
you did.
lying or not.
First roll, 18.
It is
You're
I mean,
asleep.
beyond that one. Beyond that one.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'll be like, all right. Obviously, she's not lying, and I'll ask her about that sigil she showed me as I draw my notepad.
Sigil. Yeah, what would you like to ask her?
Of the what is your organization called?
It's better for you not to know.
Oh, damn it!
I
Can
love
I
it.
roll another persuasion?
What do you like to say as you're persuading her?
I would say, I come from a long line and history of hunters and bounty hunters and creatures of the night, and as such, I believe that there is a common history between you and I. I understand how pragmatic you are and how, better for the group rather than the single. And the more I learn about groups like yours, groups like mine, the better I can know who I'm hunting or who's hunting me.
That is pretty good persuasion. Roll. Yep. I give a medium DC.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Why?
You're just a likable dude.
I might just roll like in real life dice because this is ridiculous.
That's fine.
For my
But
next
for
one.
this one at least. She
Yeah,
looks
I'll
at
keep
you and says that if you want to avoid getting infused with my group, as long as you don't plan to attack any of the Lapidan towns, you should be fine. They generally just walk around trying to protect other towns and Lapidans.
Gotcha. Are they native to this area? I don't need to know about the group. I just want to know if they're native to this area or if they started somewhere else.
I have seen some recruits that are not one of us Lapidans, but I think they're a rare case.
Okay. All right. At that point, I guess I'll retreat and stop hounding her for questions, and I will hit the play button on that box with the 2 buttons on it.
Oh!
Yeah.
As you were doing so, if you guys would like, your character could just momentarily awake and look at the scene as well, so that for convenience sake, you guys have seen it at some point. As you're playing it, you can an image of a big brain in a cave, surrounded by 4 figures that are about 10 feet tall. Appears right above this device. And in there, you can see that 4 figures seems to be speaking to the brain in a manner, in a way that is sounds like.
Subtitle these.
And
I thought they communicated telepathy. That's worse.
many of them seems to be talking in a language that you don't understand. However, a conversation goes on for about a minute, and many of them seems to be discussing and pointing at directions as they're talking. And you're not quite sure what they're talking about, but maybe if you bring it to someone who can speak, maybe you should be able to find what they're talking about.
Gotcha.
And at the end of the
What
clip,
language are they speaking?
I'm
We'd have to
what
find that out.
languages do you know?
I
I'm
know.
fluent in calamari.
Okay, one at a time. Three people were speaking.
All right.
No.
Common, Infernal, and Elvish.
None.
Common, Draconic.
No.
Common, Elvish, and Sylvan. That's not it.
Anyone else?
Elric's sleeping through this.
Yeah, I wouldn't hear this regardless.
All right. And at the end of the clip, one of the figure, some sort of a tentacle, grows out the brain and points directly at the camera that you guys are being recorded at. And suddenly the camera drops to the ground, and a few seconds later, the imagery cuts.
Gotcha.
You know,
It's
guys,
the-
I have to say, I wasn't digging it at first, but that finale really turned me on. I am looking forward to the sequel.
Someone should make animated version of this.
Valen
Yeah,
is smiling,
yeah,
but
I
it's
wish.
dark, so no one can tell.
I look incredibly perturbed at what I just saw, and I assume that Ovilla also witnessed it.
Yep. She
We,
doesn't seem
from
to be
what
that
we
good.
know of mind flayers, we do know they're like hate fuckingly evil, right? Like they're really bad news.
She pointed.
Like, they're the pick a puppy while shooting your grandma type of evil.
They're like the worst thing, and I know that Garrett got a pretty good role and shared that information with us. We know they're really bad things.
She does seem to recognize one of them at least in the picture, and that's the one that was doing something to me.
Recognizes one. Okay.
Okay,
Where
Valen
was-
goes back to meditating. 'Cause super.
And I'll say where did this happen? Where did you, or do you remember where you got taken in the caves?
We were exploring with the mayor at that time to figure out what happened to the missing survivors, and then we were attacked by those brain monsters and that man. And in the image, there was the man that was standing among the one of the fours, and there is a one with the red tentacle.
Oh, one of the four
One
had a
of
red
the four.
tentacle.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was another man. I was like, ugh! The plot thickens.
Turns out it was an alien. Well, they're all
Yeah,
aliens
he
anyway, so.
Turns
He
out-
just has a red tentacle, huh?
Okay.
It's kind of hard to describe how the Mind Flayer looks.
Oh, it's like
Scar.
Cthulhu face, right?
Exactly.
Oh,
but all
we-
of them
yeah,
is
yeah.
a Cthulhu face.
They have
and-
like a their process of even making new mind flayers is gross. They're horrible freaking creatures.
Making human child is gross, so it's fine.
I'm just picturing what the Mind Flayer from Stranger Things Season 2 looked like. Just this big, scary-looking monster.
I'm gonna roll a
Yeah.
history
To do.
to see if I know what these creatures are, because I may know it as a player, but my character may not.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same.
Me too. I watched the video.
1. That's not natural. That's modified. I have a -1 in intelligence.
That's tragic.
13.
1, 13. What else?
And 23, Bubba
Oh, yeah,
Booey.
by the way, guys, just since we're recording this and the audience can't actually see the D&D roll, the Roll20 rolls, we should do our best to call them out when we roll.
It's fine. The last time I checked, there was 8 people who watched the third one or something, and the three views on the second video. So.
I made my girlfriend watch our latest one.
Poor-
Yeah,
poor-
growing. We're growing.
We got
Slowly
a
but surely
crowd.
we'll beat Matt Mercer.
And a plus for this episode, Valen said the most racist shit ever. So
Yeah,
Like
Hey, we
the
missed
minute
that was the
three,
highlight
so
of the
we're
episode
totally,
so far.
But yes,
we're totally gonna alienate people.
as you are, and that's how the general thing looks like.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
you do
yeah,
know
Valen's
that
not pleased.
God, that's fucking
Yeah.
odd.
with 23 history, you do recall an entity called Elder Brain. You know that it is one of the entity that the Mind Flayer Society has been built around, and usually when this thing is found, that means there is a city of Mind Flayers.
It looks like a
And-
scorpion on the top. Just make
My elder brain has a bigger tentacle.
Yeah. Usually, these beings command many of the other stronger Mind Flayers, and also their society are generally known as the slavers, as they take control over the other entity's mind, and they generally have an army of their slaves and their twisted minds.
I hate slavers. We're gonna need a lot of grain liquor for this elder brain. All right.
We can throw Vandar in it.
No, guys, wait. I know what we have to do. We just have to write a really bad book and make it read it. That's how we beat these brains.
Twilight.
All right. Yeah, I think that's the end of my
Watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything I notice?
That is your watch, I say, and you do not notice anything weird happening. And Garrick, as you are taking watch, roll
Oh,
perception.
great. Garrick's watching.
Alright.
A dragon sneaks up on you while Garrick's busy cleaning his sword. His watch rolls are the worst.
Oh, nice.
With
You say
17
that when he
perception,
rolls a 17.
you notices that there is something currently approaching your tent
Kill it!
in stealth.
Kill it a lot!
Do I see it? Because I have a devil sight right now.
What is that?
I have 120 feet that I can see through any darkness, even spells.
Actually, yes. With this perception, with his stealth, you should be able to see. You see that there is the Mastiff, a dog. It is colored as well. Is currently approaching your tent, and it seems to be putting some decent amount of effort to conceal itself.
A mastiff. All right.
That's a one dog.
That's a
Can I-
that's a
can I
big
roll a
dog.
perception check
Mastiff's
to see if
a
I
big
with
can
a
dog.
see
spike
it?
collar.
You should be asleep.
It's a
I
big
know,
dog.
but I want to do a bid.
I guess I should wake other people up, but it probably noticed me. So I'm gonna try and subtly. I'm gonna turn my back. Well, I'm not gonna turn my back to it. I'm gonna try and keep an eye on it, but I'm gonna try and like subtly wake everybody else up, or at least Valen, because he's probably gonna be the closest.
So just in
And
gestures.
the easiest to wake.
Yeah.
I'm not actually asleep.
Can you describe
Yeah,
your
but you're
method
still
of
on.
waking him up?
I pick up a rock and throw it at him.
I mean,
That
it's
works.
silent.
Little sleight of hand for the dog to not realize it.
Okay. I'm not. Let's see. Where the heck is sleight of hand? Oh, there it is. How bad was it?
Oh my
It
god,
was
19.
good. Yes, you are able to throw a rock to wake Valen up, and
I'm just
the
like-
dog doesn't
I'm just
seem
like-
to recognize.
And I like point. I like blocking my hand. I point towards where the dog is. Hopefully, he
Now
can
just
see. I
wakes
don't,
up. What the
his eyes are not as good as mine. Probably.
Valen lives in the woods. He does not wake up screaming. He's probably been woke up worse.
Yep.
He just kind of looks over.
You see from the direction that he is pointing at a dog, a black dog that seems to have a spike collar, and it seems to be at least trying his best to like move between the silent bushes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Valen is gone. Mask of the Wild. Gone.
Is gonna
Gone.
roll one. Just
All
watch.
right. And stealth 23. You feel very stealthful. You won't be able to be detected by the dogs.
Okay,
And-
Valen's gonna approach, get closer, and see if there's more. If there's
All right, that's what you would like to do.
Yeah.
While you're doing that,
surveilling,
J-Bar,
I'm reconnoitering.
is there anything that Gara would do?
How far is it from us?
It is about 30 feet. It is pretty close.
Oh, it's only. Wow. Okay.
It has been stealthing towards you guys.
I guess what I would do is I'd probably I'd use my Hexblade's curse on it as a bonus action to use it, 'cause I don't think it doesn't require any like movement or anything, so it'd be basically just sort of activating it without doing anything. And on the dog because it's within 30 feet, and then shoot, I don't know if I gotta wake everybody else up too, but I don't want to just blatantly yell.
Yeah. But
I
yeah,
hope to God this isn't some lost innocent dog that's looking for food.
you're casting curse at
I'm not.
it. And...
I'm not killing it yet. I could have killed it in
Well,
one.
it's not.
That would've
It's
been
not a
sneak attack.
casting. It's just an ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I could've
using,
killed
as
it in
you're
one.
using a bonus action to do it. Is there anything that you'd like to do with your action?
Yeah, I.
Next, I'll do the dog section, and then I'll come back to Valen, and Valen will do the search. And
Am I in between the dog and everyone else is still sleeping? Like, is everyone else behind me, or is it like towards like? Am I closer to it than everyone
I
else
would
is?
like to think that there's a campfire in the middle, and parties are scattered around, and you're on the edge taking watch. So if you would like to be in between the dog, sure.
If I'm not, I'll probably move towards it, and I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis on myself, and just get ready. Hopefully, it doesn't notice I'm casting anything, so it can be stealthy still. But if it does, I will just be ready.
Okay.
I have a
Dog?
plan here to wake other people up. So
Okay. Dog moves close to the area where people are sleeping, and he seems to be sniffing on people. It's like you can see like a dog is like trying to smell what is around. However, it doesn't seem to have any like.
It's just like, no, just because there are people around.
It's just smelling people. Doesn't seem to be biting anyone in the area.
I know. I
And,
just really like that image.
yeah. And Valen,
Okay.
make your perception checks to see what is currently your surrounding.
everybody else, anybody else around? That's what we're doing.
Yep.
Okay,
Worst case
perception.
scenario, it's free meat.
Ha!
With perception 10 in the darkness, within the 60 feet of the area with your dark vision, you do not sense
Yeah.
any other.
I have 120
presence.
feet of low light vision. I have
Oh,
100.
you have 120?
Yeah.
Within
I'm an elf.
120 feet still, you do not sense any other beings or no
Okay.
fear.
Valen is. I'm gonna sleight a hand from stealth. I'm firing an arrow right above Miruk's head to wake him up.
Okay.
I would say that
So-
that will be one turn later, as you
Okay.
are currently looking around for the thing. Miruk!
Okay.
Not Miruk, Garrick, what do you like to do?
And you said this is what kind of dog?
This is a Mastiff.
It's basically a small horse.
It's a giant dog. It's a giant dog.
Yeah,
Well-
I got this.
How far? And it's how far is it from you now?
Let me get an image for you.
Oh my god, these guys are so
Oh,
cute.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's basically a small horse.
It's a giant dog.
But yes, they
It's
are
bigger than
currently
Elric.
at the camp, although it is still trying to conceal itself and sneaking around.
That dog takes poops bigger than my dog.
Guys, look up Mastiff 5e. The first image result is fucking amazing.
Oh,
I just, you know, it's good. I'm gonna charge at it, and I'm just gonna go at it with my sword.
Okay.
That'll wake everyone else up. As I'm running, I'm like, everybody wake up!
Make
You're gonna
your
kill it?
attack.
He hasn't even done anything.
Make your attack. Well, he doesn't have to kill it in one attack. He could down it if he'd like to. Hits. Roll your damage. 4
And then
damage.
that's +2 from the to curse.
You are dealing 6 damage at the doggo, and the dog makes a sound like and now it goes unconscious and is currently bleeding. Would you like to kill it?
I
Valen's
turned around
turn.
like.
It wasn't even. It wasn't even hurting anyone.
You wanted food, right? You wanted
I'm
food,
actually.
right?
Giving,
Okay,
I'm not
at
gonna
this
eat
point,
a
I'm
dog.
Everyone
Okay,
is
at
awake.
this point, should we all? Yeah, I'm just gonna get up and like, look over at the Mastiff. I'm just like, who did this?
Valen is gonna walk
I think
over
it's
and
very
like
obvious who did it.
try to bandage this animal because it didn't do anything.
You
Yeah,
can
it
see
was-
that it has a collar and some sort of a leash, and in there you see the name that is Hunter.
Hunter?
Yes.
Oh, dibs.
No, mine. I was there. My dog. Mine.
Clearly, it already has an owner.
Owners can die.
Yeah, that dog is mine. That's the 5-second rule.
You want to make a medicine check to try to
I'm gonna try to bandage this out.
the damage.
I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds on the dog.
As you
Thank
guys
you.
are hastily trying to bandage it, you just come and cast Cure Wounds and roll your heal. The dog just opens her eyes and looks around surprisingly and looks at this Jerky, this wizard who have cut him down and start barking at him and.
All right, I'm gonna roll handle animal to try and calm him down.
All right.
19.
There you go.
All right. Yes, you have made him calm him down. And can you describe how you calm him down?
I'm just like, I'm getting very low to the ground, which for me is basically I'm on my belly. It's okay, guy. It's okay. You're safe now. No one's gonna hurt you. If that bad man comes near you, I'll punch him across. Petting him lightly, just letting him sniff my hand. I'm just doing everything that you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
and
a
dog
dog,
soon
down.
sits down in front of you and seems to be waving his short tail.
Oh, who's a good little fella? You are, yes, you are. I'm not this nice to my actual dogs.
I wish.
Valen is going to give this dog food because that's an instant way to become friends with any dog. I will give him part of my rabbit that I got the other day and be like, "Here you go, buddy. Sorry
The other day, that was days ago. That rabbit is rotten.
Look, we'll just say it's part of his rations.
Now give him my rations. That's fine. I can shoot more food.
Yeah.
I'm not going to eat a dog. Disgusting half-breed.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You're a monster.
Roll.
Fight.
Food is food. This thing snuck into our camp, and I've never seen a fucking beef like that before.
He wasn't doing anything. He's just a big guy. And Valen like being nice to the dog. Look at his face. You want to shoot this
Look at
face?
it. Look at it.
Garrick get -2 on Hunter, and both
I don't give a fuck about a dog.
3 of you, Ellet and Balin and Miruk, all of you gain +1 to Hunter.
We're gonna end up robbing a bank, and then Hunter's gonna be driving the escape vehicle, and it's gonna leave Garrick behind.
Yep.
Yes.
No, Hunter is our baby driver.
Wait,
God, I hope they
yeah,
have
that means he has an iPod and he's just listening to music the whole time with a
Yes.
with
Yes.
like a subtle southern accent. Stupid name.
Hunter will
And,
be eating and will be staying as he is just chomping on the meat that you have given him as a
The
ration.
good boy. Look at this face.
I'm gonna like walk away from camp. I'm gonna try and look out with my vision to see if I can't see anyone who might have been with this dog.
Also,
Roll
the complete
perception.
baby driver reference. Garrick is Kevin Spacey.
I'm actually gonna start taking levels in Ranger.
Oh God, nope.
You do not see anything. And you guys
Welcome to the
probably
club.
should go back to the sleep, still the duration of the long rest. And the hunter would actually try to actively leave the area after he has done eating. He just looks around.
Oh, really?
And he
Oh,
actually
you
just,
sure,
like,
little guy?
slowly
You don't want
walks
to
away.
stay with us?
Valen is going to follow Hunter
Ooh.
stealthily to see
You
where he goes.
may be subjected to exhaustion. Depends on how it goes. Are you okay with this?
I only got to do 4 hours.
No, but
I
this
can
is, in this you were first half the hour it was going, but it was interrupted, and you are going
Right.
to leave it interrupted. So that would be.
That's fine. I want to know where he's coming from,
All
and
right.
I can.
And then we never see Fallon again.
Oh,
Is there
I'm,
anyone
Either-
else who
Either
is
he's
following?
dead or I found
I'm
a
ranging out.
a farm
I'm
of
ranging out.
dogs.
If anyone wants with me, they're more than.
No, I feel like not being exhausted.
I turned over in my cot, looked at everyone with this dog, turned back over and go to sleep.
You know what? I'm actually really worried about this dog, so I'm gonna take the exhaustion and go with Valen. But I'm gonna let Jessica stay here because I do trust. Like, I don't like him, but I trust. Vic. I'm still getting used to your names. I still
right.
trust Carrick to look after her as well as Jeffrey.
How about
All right.
Elliot? Was Elliot follow?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and follow him. I'll wait
All right.
for the best slot on the dog.
Ballad, like, as soon as he sees the dog wandering off, he's putting on, like, camouflage paint, pulling his mask up. He's going to go in stealth and range out.
Just get some black ink.
All right.
I'll paint Mirok up.
Yeah. If you were, so Mirok, you said you're going.
Yeah.
All right. So all three of you who are going, roll stealth.
It's going to be awesome. That wasn't too bad.
Better than I was expecting.
26 natural 20. I am a god.
You are one with the
we lost
force.
sight of it.
Save room.
That's my whole job.
Even
man.
the hunter who know that you're following seems to be forgotten about you after a few moments as the forest goes on, and you are one with the wind. And
That's
you
right.
are following in the dark forest, traveling along with the dog, and he goes on for another few hours. And 1.5 hours later, you guys arrive and see the side of a camp. And in there, you see one dark elf man and one orc and 2 humans currently asleep.
Oh, his racism coming out.
It's not. That's not even.
Dark elves
Dark
and
elves.
orcs. Oh shit.
That's not even racism. Dark elves are like demon worshipping psychopaths.
I know, buddy, but just calm down.
Yep, that's not racism at all.
No, they really are. It's not even like.
I know what you're saying. but
that's
this is
like
the
common
character.
knowledge.
This is holding you back.
It's like, oh, everyone
Back, be
knows
like,
that the
calm down.
Asians are good at StarCraft and Piaro is like a common knowledge.
No, it's common knowledge why the Drow were driven underground by the. That happened. It's
Yeah,
a thing.
everyone knows that many people are driven to Africa and become poor. Yeah, for a reason.
and orcs for that matter. They're mostly evil. It's not like.
I am so glad that Kara
Look, I
is
am not
the
racist
only
towards dark
racist.
elves. Some of my
Thank
best friends are dark elves.
Oh my.
That's
God.
our word. You can't use that.
Oh well.
God.
Anyhow, you see that there is a 4 mans. 2 are currently asleep, and 2 are currently awake and taking a watch. And
I'm one with the woods. I'm robbing them blind.
anyhow, they haven't seemed to notice you. Although one of the
I got a
orcs.
net 20, baby. I'm going into that. I'm robbing them blind. I'm taking everything that ain't nailed
I
down.
think
you're
your
the-
stealth
I'm a thief.
stops once you go out into
Basically,
the open.
speed.
No,
Basically,
it-
doing a perfect no alarm raising speed run of Sly Cooper right now.
We are-
well, no, but you can go in there and then look around everything. Although if you were to take anything, I may actually ask you to make a sleight of hand, but you should be able to sneak in there
That's
perfectly.
fair enough.
Yeah.
It's fair enough.
If you were like
Well,
dancing
fair
in front of them or something like that, that'd be a different story. But
I
you can
want
be
to
sneaking
look
around.
and see what they've got. See if I can figure out what they're doing.
See what they taste like. I mean, you rolled a nat 20.
Yeah.
I can lick a guy in his sleep and
Just, just give him a little peck on
Yes.
the cheek. Just a little peck on the cheek.
all right.
And-
I'll
But
walk
yeah,
up to him, take out my
Make
knife,
it have
and
good
kiss him.
dreams.
Yeah. Also, you're looking around the
Give him
camp.
good dreams, Dad.
So, Elliot and can you describe Elliot and Mirok? What are you guys doing while he will be going in and sneaking?
I'm
I'm
keeping an
assuming
eye on
we're 14.
Balin. If he goes into the camp, I'm going to minor illusion a noise off in the distance to try and distract them away from the camp.
the watch. Yeah, that's a good plan.
No, Miruk is just standing behind a tree like T-pose, like trying to match the shape of the tree. We'll try to look over, we'll see what he's doing.
Alright. And Hunter, if left alone, he will enter the camp first.
Yeah.
Alright. So as the hunter goes in, what kind of sound would you like to generate from the edge of the forest?
I don't want to do anything yet. I'm waiting until I see Valen move in, And then as soon as that happens, I'm gonna try to make it sound like there's someone running through, like breaking sticks while they're moving.
Damn it, I'm a thief. Let me be a thief, guys. You're all like, oh, don't stick their stuff.
All right.
I mean, Ellen's helping you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get them away for you.
I'm chaotic good. I don't believe in the law except my own.
As the hunter walks in to the little party that seems to be casting the campfire, the dark elf man goes towards the hunter and says, you're back. And he seems to be going and just like rubbing his head. And as he is doing that, the hunter is licking his hands, and they seem to be pretty happy with it. And he would not see any wounds as the magic was used to cure all of it just flawlessly, and they won't be able to notice any differences. And he goes along with the hunter and grabs one of the bowl that has a hunter named on it, and seems to be putting some meats on there. And Hunter is actually still hungry, and Hunter will be chewing on that.
Hunter's hungry all day long.
And with that, there is 2 tents that are set up, and there is 2 guys that are sleeping outside. What would you like to check?
I'm gonna check for 10.
Left one, right one. Give me the anyone.
I'm gonna check the one that they're sleeping outside of first, because it's probably likely to be empty.
Right one is the closer one to the 2 persons who are currently sleeping, and the left one is closer to the 2 people who are awake. And
That's the one.
as you are going to the right one, in there you can see that there is a table. In there you actually do not see any beds. This seems to be like a place where they are setting up some sort of hunts. And on the table you see a bounty note.
For who?
For your old favorite Ulfson.
I'm taking their notice.
Alright.
Now
Fuck yeah,
never
free
be able to
table.
get him.
Take the table. Take the table.
Not taking
Table.
the table.
Being
Not
useful.
taking the table. Is that all that's in there? Is just a table with the bounty notice?
No, the table also has a map of the nearby area.
Taking the map?
Alright.
This is my map?
You should saw one of the legs of the table.
I am going to fuck with their hunt. Because they are going for the same money that I'm going for.
It has the rough map around the Silver Lake. And
Okay.
you can tell that they have been doing some works around the silver camps. And in there, you can see that there is a lake is somewhat formed in the just an oval shape. And inside, on the center, there seems to be some sort of island.
Okay.
And
Cool.
with that, they have 3 X marks. One on the north, and one on the southeast, and one on the southwest.
I'm assuming that's places they've already looked.
You don't know?
Do they have anything written there? Notes or
Just the X's.
Just X's.
shit? Okay, I'm gonna go check the other.
Alright. As you are going into the other tent, the other tent seems to have 2 beds in it, as well as 2 chests right under their beds.
Oh, they made it easy. I'm gonna go over to the chest.
Alright. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna check to see if it's locked.
As you are checking the chests, they are locked.
Okay. How big are the chests?
Tests are relatively small, actually. You do not find that they are anything. You do not think that they are for something very expensive, but they are pretty small and compact. Around
You
the
don't
size
lock
of
you don't lock something up that ain't at all valuable.
maybe,
Uh,
maybe not. But you don't think there is this is like a treasure chest. This is definitely not one of those kinds.
Right. No. I was just ascertaining if I could pick that lock later. I'm gonna take the chest with me.
Do you have thieves tool with you?
I have thieves tools with me, yes, but I can take the chest with me and pick those locks back at my own camp.
If you were to take the chest, I would still ask you to roll a sleight of hand to take the test. Take the chest.
What role do you want to make? Do you want to
Don't
make
worry,
a?
Don't worry, you got a big barbarian to help you out if things go south.
Do you want to pick them or do you want to pick them?
There's nobody sleeping in this tent.
No,
Just
it's
2 empty beds.
2 empty beds.
2 dudes
if-
sleeping outside. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make the sleight of hand check to grab the chests.
All right. Both of them or just one? One at a time, I'd assume.
You want me to do 2?
There is a one very rough metalish box, and there is a one wooden box that seems to be made pretty delicately. Which one would you like to get?
And they're both locked. I'm
Both
gonna
locked.
grab the wooden one first because that's probably lighter, and if shit goes south, I can run with it easier.
All right. Roll sleight of hand.
That's pretty good.
You are able to pick the lock. Pick up the box without making any sounds to the surrounding. Now add one
And
wooden
you stuff it in your pants.
lock box. Yeah, wooden lock box for now.
I have sacks and bags and stuff. I'm a good rogue. All right, one wooden locked box. You said,
My phone's
Yes.
overheating.
and we're gonna grab the next.
You're gonna grab the other
Okay.
one?
Yeah, I'm taking everything. Everything.
Saw the leg of the table, man.
All right.
We're gonna- All right, sleight of hand. Even better.
You are managed to pick up the other box and steal it as well.
Okay, what else is in this room?
That would be it, actually.
Okay, so now there's no more tents. There's just guys sleeping.
There's
They
guys
got-
sleeping and 2 of the dudes.
Right. They got their bedrolls and stuff laid out, their gear laying on the ground.
If you would walk outside and inspect them, 2 people that are awake and 2 people who are asleep have their stuffs. 2 people
On their person while they're sleeping?
No, they have a backpack closer to the campfire in the center.
Right. Now I wish Valen would do or Elrit would do his noise.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and make noise of someone running off and going in the opposite direction of where we are.
Guys, I gotta disconnect. My phone's overheating.
Okay.
I'll try to see if I can get back quick.
Roll deception, Ellet.
Oh, that sucks.
As you're making some sounds of running off, a dark elf man yells out. What is their name? Hey, Mint! Mint! Wake up! And as he's saying that, one of the human who is asleep wakes up from his sleep. And he looks at our elf man, and he says that, "Grab Hunter! Check that way!" And they will be going to check out the direction.
All right. I'm taking their shit.
I think he only sent one and the dog away, though. The other 2 are still, or other 3 are still in the camp, right?
The other 3 are still in the camp. Is it worth it?
No.
Go for the glory. I couldn't make a hide check anywhere in here. This is all foliage and shit. I'm gonna go try to take their shit.
Oh my god.
I am going to give him a bardic inspiration. I'm going to use my telepathy to let him know what's going on.
There
the
we
dog
go.
and one of the guys is left. Now's probably going to be your best chance. Get out as quick as you can.
You have telepathy? Nice.
Yeah, I've got my silent speech.
What secret song are you gonna play on your secret instrument in the secret darkness?
Secret. I'm stealing everything.
All right.
Oh, no, this is just-
roll. Yep. Roll.
I am the thief. All right. Sleight of hand.
Yes.
I'm gonna grab. First, I'm grabbing sleeping guy's stuffs. So that's 2 sleight of hand rolls.
One at a time. I would imagine you'd picked up the guy who is missing for now, and
Yeah.
we'll go up to the guy who is sleeping. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
25.
You are able to pick up the bag of the person who is.
I'll save my bardic inspiration for this roll if I need it. No, I'm good.
What is your strength, by the way?
My strength
Yeah.
is 10.
Okay. All right. And
Yeah,
the other one, you are successfully managed to pick up the other one as well.
And I'm gone.
Add yourself.
Weapons, equipment, everything.
That would be pretty.
A bag of onions.
A bag of bullets
They
for
have nothing but
Carrick.
onions in their bags.
That would be
A bag
sad.
of
Oh,
of
100.
already sawed.
Valen, this is Valen's job in your party, guys. Other than doing
hope-
shit.
I hope to
Shitloads
God they
of
just have a
damage.
I have no
bag.
idea what I was doing here.
I really want them to have
Yeah,
a
I was
bag
just worried
of
about the
like
dog.
broken table legs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
1d100.
That's right. Hold on. I am going to do that after I get out of here.
I guess we can do that
That's
later.
definitely gonna make noise.
No, I'm gonna set an arrow on fire and shoot it at one of the tents before we go.
I mean, yeah.
Talk about they didn't do anything.
That's not an animal. 46.
Alrighty.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't kill anybody. I just don't want him to get my.
Once more.
Shit, he's pulling out the DM guide.
Didn't carry at the table.
I don't need the table.
Free table, man.
1d100.
I got the map. I got their strong boxes.
I think you're
Your
supposed
money.
to roll another D100.
You want me to roll another? Okay. Give me a second here.
Oh,
43.
sad. You
Why is that
found
sad?
28 silver pieces.
Okay.
Yeah. And they seem to have some minor traveling gear.
Okay.
I could just give you a bunch of random traveling gears, but
That dude throws some magic shit.
Really? They're an established group of bounty hunters. They got weapons and
no, because you're picking the 2 lackeys.
They need
bags.
Scooby Doo traits for that hunter.
oh, I gotta go pick those guys' pockets too. Fine.
Yeah, you can pick that, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Gently kiss their necks.
Actually, add 2 backpacks because you're picking their backpacks. That'll be obvious.
I'm taking the
And,
backpacks. I'm carrying their
two-
shit in their backpacks.
2 water skins as well.
Awesome.
And I say the 2 commoners' clothes. Add to your inventory.
Okay.
Sleeping in the nude.
No, they're sleeping with the clothes and armors, but they still have additional clothing in their backpack.
Don't ruin my
Reasonable.
dream.
Don't ruin
You can add that money, the 20 silver, to the group loot.
I'll throw that in real quick.
Alright.
Yeah.
And would you like to pick the other 2 guys who were by the campfire as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna go pick their pockets too.
Meanwhile,
Oh.
Garrick and
Sleight of
Vander
hand.
You still got that bardic inspiration, but we might be sorry.
Garrick and Karak are playing rock, paper, scissors by the campfire.
Meanwhile, Miruk is still in that T-pose behind the tree.
did your animation break?
Bellin, you need any help?
Oh,
Oh yeah,
oh
they were
no!
adding the bardic inspiration to that.
Yeah.
Was that a D6?
Yeah, D6.
Get that 6.
No, that would be the older sleight of hand, right? or do you save this inspiration for later?
Yeah, you can save it for when you need it.
Yeah, he's got 10 minutes to use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm rolling a d6. Hold on, let me get the dice thing here open again. And hurry up.
Just hope you don't roll a 1.
I can
Don't
hide.
say that to him because
Don't
last
say
time.
that. Yeah, last time it was nothing.
That's
one.
the worst jinx you can give somebody.
Hope you
I
don't roll a
can't-
6 there. There, I balance it out. Go
I
either
hope-
way.
I hope you don't roll a 15.
That
15
would
on a
be.
D6.
I can hide as a bonus action. I'm really not too worried, but
If it's easier for you, you can do /roll space 1d6.
oh, let's try that. /roll space 1d6. There we go.
Yep, there you go.
13. That's pretty good. Not horrible.
Hopefully they're just a bunch of chumps. And, like, not good at perception like any hunter would be.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than average, so... Are they
That was pretty
basic?
sad. You. Which backpack are you picking up?
Oh, the drow.
All right. Roll initiative.
Is it a drow or
no.
dark elf?
Drow,
Almost.
dark elves are the same.
Oh.
Thing. 3 of you who are present. You can be running away from the camp. In that case, we'll talk about what we do, which should be relatively fine.
Wow.
Oh no.
Shitty roll there, Rogue.
As soon as he
barbarian
saw you, I just
roll
imagine like solid like Metal Gear. They're just like Snake, Snake, Snake. It's just
No,
fade.
do the exclamation point thing.
Where?
Give me a time to set up the map and the folks.
Meanwhile,
Oh shit! I didn't put my guy on there again. Sorry.
Meanwhile, you guys, Jessica and Olvia, are just sitting around a campfire braiding each other's hair and talking about your feelings.
we're just in a marsh pit.
We're in a life or death situation. You guys are just having like a meaningful conversation about the facts of life.
It's about the greed. Greed is good.
It's
balance.
always about the greed.
Yeah.
I was just
Balance.
worried about the dog.
Balance. What do you mean balance? We've done nothing but greed. We're greed.
Hey, has it been working out for us? Yes.
This is what happens when
I
Bandar
mean-
isn't here.
Technically, we were supposed to die twice to brain monsters.
Oh shit, we don't have our medic.
Our medic is fast asleep right now. They don't have.
Medic is
Technically,
busy
we have a
shading
medic.
in the
They
woods,
don't.
dude. Our medic is busy shading in the woods.
Our secondary medic is over here yucking up. So hopefully Elliot can keep him safe.
Oh, I've got 2 spell
God,
slots left.
I'm a barbarian. I can deal. I
You
can
should
cast
have
defense on
benefit of a long rest at least for now. As I mentioned.
Yeah, but I used one of my slots to heal up the dog.
Wait, them or us?
Oh yeah. Well, everyone. When
Everyone.
we start a long rest, we get it in the beginning. We
Yeah,
decided.
because I don't like the rule about like interrupting long
Oh,
rests
someone
because
tell
they're
us to
pretty
get
painful.
exhaustion.
No, they don't get
Someone-
exhaustion yet. I said that they'll get it later in the morning.
Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah.
kick in later.
So
unfortunately.
right now, exhaustion, you guys don't have it.
It's like after the fight, after they come back.
Yeah, in the morning they may get exhaustion. Anyhow. So for put your tokens in, and I'll place you guys in the places where you might be.
My token is up there. I don't know where I'm at, but
In the new
I
map?
need to change. Yeah, I put it up in the map. Oh, you made a new map. Oh, my bad. Excuse me. Hold on. I'm gonna put
You
myself
are
in.
in the forest, and
I'm in there now.
you are there.
I'm trying to change my longbow down. D8 plus 6 because of the bracers of archery.
You should just throw a smoke bomb and run away.
And I'll add all of you to initiative.
I don't need a smoke bomb. We're in foliage. I can fucking just vanish. I'm allowed. It's good. I can't believe I rolled a 5 for initiative.
Are you? Wait. The campfire is next to foliage? That sounds dangerous.
I'm not by the campfire anymore. I was trying to pickpocket the guards.
Actually,
MDH21. What is it?
I already robbed the camp. Fucking blind.
I know they just see you and you got like a bunch of backpacks and a chest like on your back. You're just like the stereotypical thief who has just like, over like a huge sack of like money with like the money sign on it. But it's just a bunch of shit you're like carrying like. You're gonna beat them. You're gonna win. You're gonna find out they had like nothing but like just copper pieces in the chest and everything, and it's just nothing.
It's fine.
alright. Elliot, you can definitely tell that they currently have noticed and is currently on the point of drawing the weapon against your friend, Valen. What do you like to do?
Alright, so I'm going to target the M. I'm going to hit him with Dissonant Whispers.
Dissonant whispers.
Yeah, you better get to them soon because they're all gonna go for him.
Alright.
So he gets a DC 13.
Against
If he
M,
fails, Yeah, against M. If he
by
fails,
the
he
way-
has to immediately flee.
M is the orc and D is the dark elf.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I'm hoping the orc's going to have a little wisdom.
He fails the wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so that's 12 psychic damage, and he has to flee away from me immediately as far as he can.
He runs into the fire.
Wait, where the hell? That would be
12
awesome.
Psychic damage.
Don't even front. That would be amazing.
And move as far as the speed allows away from you. And this guy runs 60 feet away
Oh my god.
from to that direction.
Through the fire!
In the way he will stumble upon the fire, he will take some form of fire damage as well.
Oh jeez.
He takes 4 fire damage.
Jeez.
Alright.
He's probably pretty close to dead.
That was his reaction. And
Yeah, that's his reaction.
Wait, the creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground,
Oh,
such as
yeah,
fire
he-
or pit. I would say that he
yeah,
moves 10 feet less, as he have to go around the fire. And
Yeah,
will
yeah,
not
go
take
around
that damage.
That's fine.
he's like, I gotta run away. Oh, hold on. I gotta run away.
And that was Ella's turn. Now number 2. Oz the Dark Man is like, intruder! Intruder! And number 2, Oz it was at the half awake state. It wakes up and it sees and will go and will use action to try to grapple you.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
I
Oh
can-
shit.
Roll your acrobatic.
Yeah. That's awesome. Great.
You are currently grappled. Your movement speed
I
is
use my
0.
reaction to give him another bardic inspiration there.
Okay. That's swell.
Boy, is that how it
So
works?
broken.
Yeah, yell out, there's a guy behind you, duck!
Ah!
Well, that didn't help.
You can do it with reaction.
Yeah, bardic inspiration's a reaction.
It says that you can do it in the bonus action on your turn.
Oh, is it bonus action? I thought it was reaction.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Well, either way, it's a 9. I'm fine.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
But yeah, that was that. You're currently grappled, and you should be able to use the strength checks in your turn, either acrobatics or to versus his, and you should be able to. Free. The orc who was fleeing will turn back after he stops hearing it, and he gets to his senses, and will come back to get
Oh no.
Oh jeez.
It's gonna be amazing.
Level 2 health.
It misses.
What? Oh my god.
And
There you go, son.
the hunter,
He ain't gonna attack me. He's my buddy.
I know he's
Come
not gonna
on.
attack you. He will come here and then he will be very confused and has failed wisdom checks to make an attack against you, as it seems to be very confused.
All it takes is a little bit of food to betray his master.
No, he is making checks
Like a
every
real-
turn. If he fails,
Like
he
a real
falls.
dog.
And the D will... Let's see. It will pull out its hand crossbow and turns around, and he will see the Alet who has casted a spell and will be firing at Alet.
Bring it on, bitch.
And misses.
Aha!
Amazing.
I like to imagine that
They're all
like,
just
as,
stumble.
as the arrow is firing at Elred, Mirror just grabs it by his claw and says, "Now you gotta deal with me." Guess it's my turn next.
Yes.
I need me
It was your
Rook. I
turn.
need me Rook. Me Rook. Where's me Rook on the initiative order?
He's
Right
next
here.
6.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I believe that's 30 feet.
I need you, buddy. I need you bad.
Alright, that is...
So, yeah, I still got.
You shouldn't have gotten greedy. You should have got it out when you could have.
I should have.
Hey man, greed makes things interesting.
That's true.
That would be 30 feet. It's 35 feet.
Yeah.
I say move one square back to any of these.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna be like, since I'm 10 feet away, I might as well just say, "Hey, screw it." Pulls out a javelin, goes to throw it, and that 20.
Oh my
roll the
God.
Damage.
You just
And he kills
skewered
Val.
that. You just skewered that drow.
13.
Deals 13 damage at the draw, and he actually goes down, bleeding.
Oh, right.
Who else wants some? And I rage. Because that's a bonus action.
And then I will rage.
Alright.
And then I would like to rage, please.
The most formal of barbarians.
Balance.
She's
what do you
like
like to do?
the socially well-adjusted barbarian. I'm gonna use my
Because I
action.
dated a librarian who taught me how to be like a proper gentleman, kind of.
I'm gonna use my action to.
Get angry.
I'm not raging. I can't do that.
You
Break
can't if you
this.
believe.
Grapple, which I do.
Well, he has to roll too.
Right.
You do manage to break free of his grapple.
And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to fucking hide.
You cannot hide when the enemies are in your sight and has no...
It says if there's natural foliage, I can also use an action to engage and fucking run. So I'm gonna
I
do
say
that.
run first, and then you can maybe reach the forest area, then you can hide.
No, I'm gonna use my action to disengage. So neither of these guys get an
You
opportunity
already
against me.
used the action to break free of the grapple.
My bonus action, I can hide. Can I run?
You can run, but
Yes.
you will take hits.
I think cunning action allows you to use your bonus action to disengage too.
Yeah, cunning action lets me use my bonus action to disengage. They won't get an attack of opportunity. I'm
Yeah,
not.
but then you won't be able to hide.
Then you won't be able to hide, yeah.
Right, but
But
I'm gonna
you'll
hide
be able to
behind-
get away.
I'm gonna hide
Yeah,
behind
he'll-
my
he'll get
giant,
away from him.
fleshy lizard man who has a better AC than me and a lot more hit points. Plan B.
Yeah,
Just
that
as
would be a thing you can do.
Little thing, guys. Mirika's actually kind of sensitive with his skin, so he's only got about 14 hit points.
Yep, you can disengage as a
Super
bonus
forgiving.
action.
That's right. So I'm bolting
Yes.
because I am a rogue. That's my job.
Number
to-
1.
To not only cause problems for my
He will
And after they're dead, I'm totally robbing them blind.
Here.
This is just more loot for us at this point.
We'll fire a crossbow against.
We might even get a dog out of it.
Which one?
What the dog like you after killing his master, though?
Valor.
Hey man, Garrick, at least
I
we're
mean,
not
more
gonna.
food.
And
get
he
our hands
misses.
dirty.
I don't know what the fuck is wrong with their ace.
What?
Today, but
Okay.
Ellet.
It's because Balin is a ninja. Now hush. No need-
Is it me that's actually rolling as the enemies right now? Because that'd be the only explanation as to why this is.
Oh,
Go
it's
kill-
a karma.
No, yeah, get up in there, because I can. Everything I do is sneak attack damage if someone's in melee.
It's just
I
the
think-
luck of the rogue.
I think I have been rolling way too many d20s on the last some other group, and yeah, this is a karma. But yes, Ellet, is there? What do you
Thanks,
like to do?
big group.
All right, I'm gonna look at that orc. I'm just gonna vicious mockery. Haha, you can't even hit a grappled elf.
I know, right?
And which one?
The
And
orc.
he gets a DC the orc, yeah, M. So he gets a DC 13 Wisdom save.
All right. He fails a saving throw, and until your next turn, I believe all of his attack gets disadvantage.
Yes.
Yeah,
and he
yeah,
takes
disadvantage on
and
everything.
he takes damage.
Yes,
Takes
and
four,
he takes four
four
psychic.
psychic. Just like,
And then I'm
Like
gonna go
he's-
ahead and
He
use my.
yells at you using
And
his
it-
free reaction. It's like,
I'm gonna go ahead and
I'll crush you, stupid small head. And
I'm gonna use my bonus action to give Miruk my bardic inspiration. Just be like, get in there and just head off.
I feel so
Alright.
inspired.
How do you feel inspired when you're in absolutely blood curdling?
number
I
two.
know, like, it's not a constant
Well.
scream, man. I actually have a funny speech quirk for Rage in Mind.
Move
Oh,
here,
right on.
and will make an attack against Mirok.
Oh yeah, hit my lizard.
What is your
Hey
AC?
man,
That
My
sounds
AC is
wrong.
16.
16?
16.
It hits.
all I could say is with the way Noni's been rolling, he's gonna crit when we least need it, and he's just gonna be like,
Take 3
Overconfident.
damage.
2.
No.
3 damage. 3.
That guy
However,
breathed on you hard.
the orc is no joke.
Disadvantage though.
Uh,
Oh yeah, we'll see about that once he tries hitting someone.
dude,
Disadvantage,
overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I know.
yes.
I'm just reminding of disadvantage.
Overconfidence.
There's no.
I mean, he
overconfidence.
didn't hit a guy who's grappled. I don't think he's much of a threat.
And he's got like
But I can say that because I'm not there, so I don't get. There's no.
he's got like
consequence.
17
I can be a
damage against him right now at the moment. So
Do you know what's the major reason why I missed that attack? Because I didn't do the multi-attack! But it will do multi-attack.
Oh, great.
But all of them will be with disadvantage. I believe all of them, or just one, actually.
all of them for one round. I
All
think.
of them
Just the
until
first
Elric's
one.
next turn.
Oh yeah,
Oh, you changed.
that was net 20, but with disadvantage. And what is your AC?
Who?
16.
16? For Panda?
16.
No, for Valen. What is your AC?
Oh, Valen's 15, I think. Let me look. It's 15.
15. First hit misses. Second hit.
Cool.
It looks like it's only disadvantage on the first hit.
Second hit hits. Will tell you 6 slashing damage.
Okay.
And third hit misses.
Oh, man. Oh, God.
Hey, you're right, this guy is no joke.
And
Only if he
the
did.
hunter moves and will make a charisma save. He fails it. Fails to attack Valen.
Hey man, the wounds of war can only be healed, never hidden.
Oh my goodness, the darkest dungeon.
I've been playing so much of it.
The dark elf who is dying. Miruk, your turn.
Mirac's just gonna step up and say, say that all these louts.
Good word.
Now, now you be dealing with Miruk of the Silverwing Pirates. Silverwing Sailors, I'm sorry. Say,
Ah.
of the Silverwing Sailors. Well, oh wait, Bardic Inspiration. You gotta use that.
Yeah, roll that d6.
Don't get a 8.
6.
I'm just gonna say
18.
things
Hey,
that
there
they
we
can't
go.
get now.
So 18 to hits. I wish 2 of you are here too, but
14.
God.
14 slash damage against the him.
Jesus
Yes.
Christ.
Hey man, I'm sitting here having some good nappy naps, not wasting my ammo. You know.
I will
These
do
guys.
it against these two gentlemen.
It is unfortunate because I could have
Oh,
used.
plus
Oh, against
two
number
rage.
2? Against number
Yeah.
2. Okay. Oh yeah, I was doing the damage.
Also plus 2 to rage, so that's 16 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Number 2, with rage goes down.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
God,
Oh.
I've been able to cut loose.
And is there anything else you'd like to do?
Gotta take a quick look at my stuff.
I gotta make another
Bonus
bard,
action,
man.
I can make a special attack called Hungry Jaws. I'm gonna do. First of all, I'm gonna put the dialogue in there just so you know what it says. So I make a special attack with my jump and my bite attack.
Did you rage this turn?
He raged last turn.
Okay.
Yeah, my rage lasts a minute, or until I say I'm done raging. So basically, I gotta make a.
Rage ends if you didn't attack nor take damage. Last turn you didn't attack nor take damage.
No, but
He started it
I
last turn.
raged as the bonus action.
Yeah.
Right.
This turn is when it starts.
Right. This turn's when that starts. He attacked.
He attacked last turn too. He threw his javelin, I believe.
That's
No,
true.
but technically this is a time actually ends at the beginning of this turn, I believe. But I'm
It
just
lasts
gonna
for-
let
I
that
think it's
go.
the end of his
Rage, yeah, rage lasts for a minute total, unless you don't attack.
No, it ends early if you're knocked unconscious, or your turn ends and you haven't attacked. And oh yeah, I guess.
But he did attack last turn with the javelin.
Oh yeah, actually did. True. Scrap that. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, the dark elf. You see the dark elf over there with the gaping hole in his chest and spear.
Yeah. Anyhow, yeah, make your attack with the Hungry Jaws.
Nav one.
Oh,
Roll
your teeth
1d4.
shatter into pieces.
Yeah, like he doesn't. Make an attack roll against Fallon.
Oh, jeez.
What?
It misses.
Oh wait, that's No, that's damage.
Oh,
Sorry.
it misses.
Nice.
The orc just pushes you away as you're trying to bite him up, and it would have been able to bite off Valen. However, Valen quickly dodges out of the way.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Please don't bite me. Just please don't.
And Valen. what do
By
you
the way,
do?
I came up with that name for my sailing group like on the spot. I was like, shit, I don't have a name for my group.
Valen is going to draw his dagger since I didn't have a weapon out yet, and we're gonna sneak attack on the orc.
Yes.
That will do.
18 hits. Roll your damage.
Oh,
Oh, I did that wrong. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
I'm sure you're gonna kill it with your sneak attack and everything.
How do you get sneak attack though?
Because Miruk
He's
is in
behind.
melee. Miruk is in melee, so everything that guy a sneak attack.
Hmm.
It's nice.
Okay. I think you have to have an advantage with an attack though.
What's that?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
need to-
that or melee range.
Yeah, it's anytime I'd have an advantage, or if somebody's in melee range.
I don't see it in the rule text, but
It's in the player's handbook. I'll look it up in a second after this turn. Give me.
yeah, it's fine. Anyhow,
Second.
second
That's 4 and 3 for sneak attack.
is a second roll. What is the second attack roll? Is it nothing?
I didn't. That's
That was
nothing.
by
right?
accident.
Okay.
Yeah, that was an accident.
Will take 7 damage at the orc.
Plus the 17 he already had.
Yeah. And next turn is
Let me go
one.
find sneak attack. Yeah.
Oh, but it's actually a D6.
He will move into that range, and he makes his attack with his mace. And first hit hits. Second attack misses. And he will deal 6 bludgeoning damage with his mace.
To whom?
To Balin.
Okay. Give me a second here.
Alright.
I'm down to 4.
Now
Okay.
next turn is Alit.
Alright, seeing him take that nice little shot from the mace.
Oh yeah,
we're-
there's a second part of the sneak attack, yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna run up here and cast Cure Wounds on Valen.
Alright. Is there anything else you'd like to do with bonus action?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give my last bardic inspiration to Miruk.
There we go.
Yell out,
Dirty.
chop down that fucking orc.
And you would like to end your turn? Nothing else? Would you like to move back? No, nothing.
Nah, I'll go ahead and end my turn there.
Alrighty. Number 2 is that, and the orc will make following attacks against Miruk.
Oh no.
First attack, what is your AC, Miruk? What is Miruk's AC?
16.
Okay. First
Sneak
attack
attack.
hits.
The sneak attack rules are posted up there.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
First deals 8 slashing damage, although it is halved with your resistance, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so
So
take
it's
4
4.
damage, and next attack also hits, and take 3 damage after resistance. So 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doing the math in my head.
Yeah. And it will bring out his dagger and will stab you one last time, which hits. And you also take 3 piercing damage.
That's after resistance?
Yes.
Just making sure. Oh boy!
Oh boy!
Stop getting hit. I'm out of spell slots.
And
I didn't. You're nearly at
That's
half my
exactly what I was
HP.
thinking. I was like,
this
Elred
is
has
pretty
been-
hard combat because all of you guys should have been here to fight.
Yeah, guys.
I wasn't gonna go chase the dog in the middle of the night.
No, I know.
I-
but
Wait,
you
I got
could've-
an attack of opportunity on H, right? Because he moved.
No, H just moved into your range. He didn't move out. of your
wait,
range.
H is Hunter. No, wait, is Hunter attacking?
Yeah,
Hunter. No, Hunter will make a charisma. He's not attacking yet. Hunter did not make the required charisma save to attack you guys, and he will pass his turn.
That's all right.
Yes, and
So-
I'm not killing my dog. That's my dog.
is Miruk.
For the sake of convenience, we'll say that this is my last turn with rage before I have to use another point. But I'm still gonna make an
No,
attack.
you have been
speed.
attacked, so you're fine. As long as you're
No, yeah, you've been attacked. Yeah,
Yeah,
you've been
yeah.
attacked. It'll last 10 rounds.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack M with my great sword.
All right.
24.
That hits. Roll your damage.
Holy shit!
8.
8 damage.
Eight
This
slashing.
guy looks toughened up. However, he is still way more to go.
Isn't it 10
It's
with
10,
your?
yeah.
Yeah, it's 10 total.
Oh, 10
Not
total.
8.
Right.
Yeah.
2 more damage. Still more to go. And is there anything else you'd like to do?
I think he might have phased out for a second.
Oh yeah.
I'd
Sorry
assume
about that,
he
guys.
ends his turn, and Balin.
Alan is shanking the shit out of the orc with his knife.
Alright. Roll your attack.
Because Miruk is now my boy. 13.
13 does not hit.
Okay.
First allies miss. Wow!
Oh,
Could this be
wait. I'm in the foliage.
Oh no, a TPK
Mask of
is
the
limited.
Mask of the Wild, baby. Gone.
You
Gone.
can't
You're
hide.
standing right in front of them.
You can't hide in the situation.
I can't.
You cannot.
You're literally standing in
Brush?
front of them.
Yes.
And there's brush and shit, but all right, that's fine.
Your
What
bonus
good is that
action,
power?
disengage and run. But yeah.
Because if someone can see you, it automatically negates the ability to stealth no matter what other abilities let
If
you do.
you go here, then maybe I will say you can use that.
I'm not gonna leave my
Now,
dudes
even
in the
though
lurch.
they are staring right at you, if there is a foliage and if there is no direct line of sight and whatnot, because you can say that you're like kind of in the foliage, then I say yes, you can attempt to hide.
Yeah,
but-
it says it could be anything.
But there's
like
no-
smoke or
There's
fog
no.
or anything.
You're like right
Yeah.
in front of them, and there's no bush in between you guys, so I can't justify this.
I'm not gonna leave my boys. I'm gonna use my cunning action to. Are these guys dead or bleeding out?
Number 2 and D are bleeding out currently.
All right, I'm gonna disengage, jump behind this guy here.
All right. If that is your turn, number 1 will actually go.
Actually,
Ellen.
I can talk as an action, right? I can.
In my campaign, you can talk as a free action. Although I have
Okay.
regretted many of my
As
choices. like that.
I do whatever thief do I do to get away from whatever, I'm gonna grab the drow by the hair, lift it up, and hold my knife to his throat and go, all right.
Your voice is
He
cutting
cuts
out.
out right. He cuts out right when he says.
That's enough, lads. That's enough. Like, you're done. We're done fighting. Or
By the way,
Got him.
in my campaign, if you want to talk for flavor, there's a free action. But if you want to talk for intimidation or have a purpose, I would say that you will need to make a check with it to actually intimidate them. So
Okay, so I'll
I
wait
would
till
say
next turn.
that you can have that with your action next turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I can wait.
Number 1 will attack Allet. And the first attack misses. Second attack, what is your AC, Allet?
13.
$13 misses.
Oh,
Nice.
It was a 12 to hit, so.
Oh,
Allet, what do you like to do?
All right. I have no idea if this is going to work,
Mm-hmm.
but since Hunter seems to be mildly friendly towards us, I'm going to point at the orc and say to Hunter, "Kill. There's more food in it for you. Kill."
Roll.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh. Roll animal handling with disadvantage. And Hunter will make rolls against it in his turn.
Oh my
Well,
goodness!
That's pretty good for
so far,
disadvantage.
a 20 and a 17.
come on,
Alright.
please.
That is that. You will see his actions in his turn.
Oh my
My
god.
Oh my god.
You better, this is the most unloyal dog ever.
No,
I'm gonna feed you all of these dead food.
I'm going to love you and
I either
squeeze you and
save
call
us
you
or fuck
George.
us.
Ella just saved his life. Think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, last
Uh,
episode we killed 4 innocent 4 lives, and this time we saved a life.
No,
Can't wait till you
no,
guys
no.
come
These,
back with all this loot and the dog.
to be fair, they're not dead.
Yeah.
Good point.
M will attack Miruk. I think it hits. Hits.
My
And-
my AC is 16.
Yep. They rolled like
He gets-
15, 16, so when I see those numbers, I know they hit. So it's like, yeah.
Holy shit! He gets
Third hit
multi-attacks
misses,
every turn.
however. Yes, according to stats books that I have. And first attack deals you 4 damage, so 2 damage after resistance.
Oh, I don't have range on. So it's 4.
You have rage
No,
for another
resistance.
6
You have
rounds.
resistance. So
Yeah, you
take 2
still got
damage.
rage for a while.
You have rage for another 6 rounds. You're good.
And second attack deals you 4 damage.
Okay, so
So total 6 this turn. And Hunter now is looking at the orc and will be making the moral decisions. He will make the check to see if he will attack. He fails again and he is indecisive, but currently he is considering attack against the orc.
Well, at least he's considering it.
There you go, buddy.
It's the thought that counts.
Mirok.
alright. Mirik's gonna rage once more.
You don't need to. It's fine.
You're good for another 6 rounds, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna make an attack at the orc with my great sword.
Alright. Roll
Not
1d4.
Swear to God, if I kill this dog, yeah.
Please don't hit
Oh
Hunter.
my god, he's gonna kill the dog!
No, one is self-hit. Roll attack against yourself.
He probably doesn't have that much AP. Are you gonna rage attack yourself?
Fucking shit!
Well, that's the damage.
This is when you're
but
high
no,
damage
but
fighting.
roll
Yes.
to hit, not damage. But I'll take that as a damage if it hits.
Oh lord.
Oh, now you're more.
Come
You
on.
what if
deal
he crit?
9 slash damage against yourself.
Do I get resistance on
Yes,
that?
Yeah.
you
Say
take
yes.
4 damage against
Okay.
yourself. actually,
Still-
you, with your
Give me
rage,
5.
you take 5 damage against yourself.
So I just take
Cause,
5 damage?
Yes.
Is he up? Is he down? Is he up? Is he down?
Nope.
Valid.
I'm very, very shook.
Valen is grabbing the drow by the putting him off the ground where he's currently bleeding to death, putting a knife to his throat and going, okay, we're done now.
Roll intimidation, and I'll have both of them roll the checks against you.
Yeah, I clicked it.
Oh,
Whatever.
maybe they'll roll worse. They could roll worse.
The orc is made it, and also the thug made it. He had pluses, so they don't seem to be shocked by the thing, and they're staring at you with death glares.
They don't care about their girlfriend.
And
That's
they
alright.
use their free shouting to yell out that they say, "Ha! We will just say that you killed him along with those traitors."
What? I think you have me mistaken for someone else.
And maybe someone else will be cleared up. But this is not. Was there anything else you'd like to do for that turn?
Was that my action?
Yes.
Okay.
You can have still bonus
I'm gonna-
action, and yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go over, away.
hmm
I'm not gonna just execute a guy in cold blood. That's evil.
But you stole everything and attacked.
I
That-
mean,
That's not evil.
kind of already did.
Yeah. And I'm sorry for you two who are waiting on the background.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
It's all good.
Okay, right
It's
here,
entertaining.
right here,
Yeah.
there's smoke, so I'm using Mask of the Wild.
It's
Doesn't
fine.
work like that. It does not work like that.
He goes like this.
Okay,
Look
move
like the
here,
fire.
then I'll be able to. You see the green dots nearby? You move near there, and I'll say yes. Just move there, yeah? You see
Or
green
behind
dots
the net.
everywhere in the map? Green dots?
I'm gonna run into the tent, actually.
That works
works.
too, yes, that works. Run into the tent.
Alright.
Then you
They'll
can.
know you're in the tent though, but unless you like slip from behind, and they'll be like, "Where'd he fucking go?"
Yeah.
Now you can cut the leg off the table.
Move
That's,
your character
that's,
into the tent and roll stealth.
that's what I'm trying
the
to
final
do.
boss. Cut that leg.
We're hiding in the tent. And then I'm gonna make stealth. Because he saw me enter it, but he doesn't know.
Yeah. You are, as far as they concern, a hidden creature. Your next attacks will get advantage on them as well, if you were to attack as a hidden state. And now,
that's at
if
full.
you exit the area, you're still hidden. Yes, and you will be considered hidden from that.
Wait, what?
What? if you exit it from different areas, for example, if he moves like to here after exit and like go around here and then shoot at them, it's fine.
Yeah.
And
I thought you
even,
meant if
like,
you went
just-
right in front of them.
Then next turn will be a problem, but until his turn goes, I think there is still some value in sneaking, but we'll talk about it when we get there.
Never high.
Anyhow, Elliot, what do you like to do?
That'd be stab.
I'm
gonna
going
save
to
my boy.
vicious mockery the orc. I'm gonna look at him and say,
Wait,
your
actually,
dog's not too loyal.
I have been mistaken. It's actually 1. I pressed the turn end twice.
Oh, that's right. Shoot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 1 will make an attack against you.
You gonna bash my head in?
You say your AC is 13?
Yes, sir.
It hits, and second attack misses. Deals you 5 bludgeoning damage with its mace as it bashes your body with heavy hits.
Okay, that's not too bad.
And
He only
Alex,
weighs 25 pounds, you dick. Don't hit my little guy.
All right, I'm gonna look at that orc. Hey, that dog of yours doesn't seem too loyal. Vicious mockery on him.
His heart bursts like, no, Hunter!
That's only if he fails it. Fails the
Yeah,
throw.
DC 13.
Yeah.
Hunter, no!
He makes a save.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
He doesn't
Actually,
believe me.
if he has minus on wisdom, he will fail. Let me check. He doesn't have minus. Never mind.
Oh, well, that's right. Well, I'm kind of out of stuff that I can do, so I guess I'm just standing there.
Alrighty. Number 2 is dying, and the orc will make an attack against Mirok.
Don't die, Mayfield.
Oh god, this could be it for him. He's 3 attacks, he said survive 3.
First one hits. Second one misses. And third one misses. And it deals 3 slashing damage.
And with resistance, that's brought down to 1.
No, the after resistance is 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was 6 damage.
But speaking of
with
1, guess how many hit points I'm at?
Oh man,
Don't worry.
barely.
Hunter's about to save you.
And Hunter
No, Hunter's just
will
gonna
consider attacking his allies, and he rolls 3 and does not attack him. Yeah.
Useless fucking dog.
He hasn't
Should have
rolled
let me
really
kill
low.
him.
The most
Zero.
indecisive
Okay,
attack
hold on.
dog.
Guess the only thing I can do,
Slowly.
attack this orc and hope for the best.
Painfully. This is how a
What
life
the
is
fuck?
taken.
Oh god, you're gonna
What
kill
the hell
yourself!
is going on here?
You're gonna kill
Roll
yourself!
1d4. Let's see what happens.
Don't roll a 1, dude. Don't roll a 1.
4 is environmental. There's a tent behind.
Fuck that tent.
Sword goes through the tent, shaves off the very bottom of the table leg.
Yeah.
As you were pulling your swords behind, it gets into the tent, and as you're swinging your sword at it, you drops your great swords onto the ground. I say that this
Okay.
one in specific, you should be able to use your action next turns to get your sword back.
Yeah, hang on, I'm gonna look this up. Yeah.
That's in specific.
There
It's a
it is.
special rule
Yeah,
for
my turn.
this. You can
My
grab that.
turn's
next turn.
over.
Yes.
It's
And
probably-
Valen.
All right. Okay. Which one of my dudes is in a worse way?
It's-
Mirok, right?
It's gonna be a lot worse off, yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna move down here
Pew, 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 pew.
from hiding and all this goodness.
You're still hidden, at least for now.
We're gonna flick a dagger this way. It's a 30-foot range, so I
Roll
gotta
with
go.
advantage and sneak attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 14.
14 against the orc does not hit.
Oh, what?
Yes, 15
Holy
AC.
crap. Crap, this orc.
I'm still hidden.
Inspiration, but I kept rolling ones.
Oh, I do have a Oh, no, I don't.
It's Is there anything else you'd like to do? Your stealth is broken currently. Move back into the camp and
Just keep going, pop. That's the rogue strategy, just popping in and out
Yeah.
over.
Yeah.
Technically,
that's
that's a good thing I'm gonna do. So
Yep, roll stealth.
that's much better.
Alright, you are considered hidden from the enemies. And number 1 will attack. And first hit is hits. Second hit hits.
Oh no.
I might be going down.
Deals
You
8
are-
damage on the first hit.
Oh, he's so fucked. He's a bard.
Yeah.
It rolled 6. 1d6 with 6. Are you down?
Not.
Alright, second damage die deals you 3 damage.
A death by
I'm
inches.
still alive.
What?
Oh.
Holy crap, you guys have a lot of health.
Yeah.
He's like
Alex, it's your turn.
he's swole.
I know.
Also
Yeah,
know
I got
that
lucky on my hit
fighting,
die roll for level 2.
as I mentioned when there was mind flayers on the level 1 town, but as I mentioned, fighting may be not the only solution that you have in your hands. But yes.
Hey, to be fair, they didn't have to catch me robbing them.
Yeah, if you roll low, yes. I mean, it was amazing you got away like 6 times or something, but
I did.
yeah. And you rolling 9, you got away with it at some point even. But yeah, you go. Ellen.
Oh.
Oh boy, what do I want to do here?
Something awesome.
Yeah, I wish. I've got Vicious Mockery and Minor Illusion.
Is agreed.
Alright,
The confidence is a slow and insidious killer.
this is probably not going to work.
Meanwhile, like Garrick sort of like wakes up, like taking his napkin, goes to Carrick, and he's like, they're still gone? How do you think they're doing?
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Slowly. and
I am
gently.
going to cast Minor Illusion on myself and try to make it look like I just suddenly grow huge and buff in an attempt to intimidate number 1 and see if I can get
Oh
him to
my
back off.
That is awesome. Roll intimidation with advantage. If you do succeed, then until end of his turn, he will be feared.
You're using minor illusion to get.
Intimidation, not deception.
Oh, deception shit. Oh, sorry. Where's intimidation?
Also, you can click a tab that says advantage on your character sheet.
Intimidation 18, and I'll roll insight. And he does fail, and he is currently feared of you.
Okay, now with him being scared, can I try to run away without him getting an opportunity attack?
Who kind of hack you?
Let's see. It cannot move to you willingly, and it has disadvantage against ability checks and attack rolls while you are in his sight. But he will still try to attack you with disadvantage.
Okay. I'm going to try to roll under and into the tent.
You
Dark
will
Souls roll.
make the attack with disadvantage, and rolls 4 and rolls 16, and it misses.
Oh, thank God. I'm safe.
There you go, ninja.
Then suddenly a sword just comes piercing through the tent.
And the orc will
Die already, orc. Gosh
attempt
dang.
to
Oh
break
shit, Mirror.
skulls of Miruk. And the first attack is a critical fail.
Oh,
Gonna roll
Oh,
1d4.
Wait, I have a line for this.
Self-hit.
Fuck. Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Not yet, because he will make an attack roll against himself and he misses. So I think
Oh,
the first
they're
attack
gonna kill
misses.
the dog.
Masterfully executed.
He rolls natural 20 for the second attack.
Oh, fuck!
You're dead.
You're fucked.
I got
This is go over your maximum health.
Hypothetically,
no-
if
no
my character
way.
were to die here,
And yeah,
could I make another one?
you're not gonna die here. 10 damage is dealt, but with your resistance, you only take 5 damage.
So I'm down to -4.
No, you're
You're
just
at
a
zero.
It's just 0.
Yeah, it's just.
That's not dead.
That is not
You're
dead.
at
You're
zero.
down. You need to make death saving throws and stuff like that, but they will come. And in his turn, he will not sense the elves where he is currently. He does not know, but he knows that there is a halfling sneaking under the tent.
No, there's not.
But you're not hidden.
There's no halfling.
Oh no! They're
move in
both
there.
going down.
And will use his dagger, the last third attack that he haven't used, and he misses.
The only person who can escape
What's
is the
that?
person who caused this.
I'm a rogue.
This is what I get for helping you out.
And
I'm a
the hunter rolls critical fail and still has whatever crisis. And
Existential crisis.
yes, and
Valen over here
Yeah.
Where we
literally
find out
playing
the
his
hunter actually
France.
has healing slobber. Okay, so I gotta make a death saving throw.
yes. And don't worry,
Roll again.
my general policy is that if you're below level 3, I try to not to kill you. You gain 1 death, however.
One fail.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, one fail.
And Valen, you hear the screamings of the Mirok as he goes down barrelantly in battle. What do you like to do in the tent?
Crap.
We're gonna have to go rescue them if they die, if they get
Yeah.
captured.
But we don't know that.
I know. We don't even know where they are.
We died. We all have to make new characters for you guys to be.
You know what
We all
Valen
died.
saying? The first and second watch is Karak and Garrick, so you won't even be awake for the next watch.
Exactly. I'm asleep.
Exactly.
Valen's moving right here,
Alright.
ducking under the tent, taking his knife and stabbing the orc,
Alright. Roll
who
your
is
attack.
in melee and at advantage, right? Because I'm coming from hiding.
You are still hidden creatures and you get advantage on attack, yes.
Niceness.
Please God, hit him.
Ah,
15,
wait.
15 hits.
oh wait,
15
I didn't
hits, roll damage.
I forgot about advantage. I was like, no.
You
It's
just
sneak
see the
attack.
knife through the tarp of the tent.
4, and then 1d6.
There is a little chance that you can actually
Ah.
defeat the orc.
5.
It is little, I have to say, though, at this point.
It should be adding 6 points of damage to my attacks. I shouldn't be getting every time.
But yes. Is there anything else you'd like to do? If not, it would be one's turn. Anything else? Alright. One cannot move closer to you this turn, and with no actions available, he will end his turn outside of the camp.
Okay.
And Ellet.
Hit that bitch.
Okay. Well, do I hit or? I'm
You can
wondering
run
if I can
away.
attempt. No, I'm not going to run. I'm going to see if I can attempt to grapple him. Just like leap up and latch onto his
What?
arm.
Just
Why?
hit him. He's down to
Just try
like
to
nothing.
hinder him.
Just
Roll
bite his
strength.
ankles. Bite his ankles.
What am I rolling?
Uh,
Athletics?
I think your strength versus the target's acrobatics or athletic.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Just hit him with a melee weapon.
All you're gonna do is reduce
Sure.
his speed. You're not gonna stop him from attacking.
Ah, shit.
Yes,
All right,
that is-
yeah.
He's
never
down to
mind
like single-digit HP. Like my dagger could have killed him.
As my
Alright.
description says that he is severely hurt, but he is still standing very well.
All right, I'm pulling out my rapier and I'm going for the throat.
23 hits. Holy shit, that damage!
In piercing damage. Fuck this guy.
The rapier. Fuck you! I'm a nope.
As you dashes in and spears a rapier through him, he is still standing. He grinds his teeth against you in blood as it soaks his mouth, and he is still willing to fight. And yes, is there
I mean,
anything
he
else?
is an orc.
I'm just gonna look at him and say, "You're a tough son of a bitch," and then I'll end my turn.
He's a
Admire
CR2
this.
creature. Wow. Number 2 is dead, and the orc will
He's just gonna kill them both. Oh god.
attack Eled, who just attacked him.
He can kill me now, probably.
I believe in you guys.
First hits
Oh.
deals 7 damage.
Oh yeah, I'm down.
And as he swings a scimitar and against you in your chest, you bleed down to the ground. And he turns around to the Steve who had been sneaking around the whole time, and he says, "You're next."
Oh,
And it's the second attack and deals you 8 slashing damage.
8? Yeah, I'm down.
oh shit!
For you, wife.
They're dead.
No,
Don't worry.
Hunter might save us.
We don't even know
Yeah.
where they are.
Are we gonna have to rescue them?
No, that's fine. As I mentioned, I have a plan for plans. For Mirok, roll death saving throw twice. For Ella, roll death saving throw 3 times. And for let's roll death saving throws to see if you're alive or dead.
Just don't crit fail, dude. Don't crit fail.
Stop saying
Nice.
That's funny.
Nice.
Elliot saves, and Tall Guy makes it.
Wait,
Ella-
he's still in the fight.
No, Tall Guy, your fight. You Mirok, your fight. Elliot, roll once more. Elliot is fine, and Balin. Roll once
Oh.
more.
Shouldn't Mirok be up with 1 HP now?
Yeah, he'll be awake at bound and
Fight! Fight and fight and fight.
Fight with the 1 HP.
Guy, please just grab my great sword as I'm getting up. Please. I gotta kill 2 guys with 1 HP.
No, likely they would have bound you and put you away somewhere else.
You gotta convince Hunter to turn on them.
No, nobody was
Hunter will
over
save
there. Come on. All right.
Anyhow,
Death save.
Scott,
How do you even do a death?
just roll 1d20
click on-
is fine.
If you look on your character sheet, you can click where it says
Yeah,
death
there's a thing
saves.
that says death saves.
I can't even see it.
I
All right.
need one more. Okay.
You
There
are,
you go.
yeah, none of you actually die, so don't worry. But yes, we will phase you guys out, and in the night, you two are asleep. And
Sleepy little babies.
not
all
even
night.
realizing that there is no one taking a watch for you guys. However,
Well,
lucky for
I would
you folks,
assume Vandar did because he's still with us. He's just on autopilot.
you guys didn't put him on watch, I would imagine. But yes,
Once
as I
they
mentioned,
left.
no, but as I mentioned, that we phase out that character and then treat that person does nothing. But yes,
Classic branded Vandar.
Yes, classic Vandar as a cleric. He seems to be having quite a bit of rest, and until the morning, you guys are having a beautiful, beautiful rest. And both of you
yawn.
were quickly shaken as the quick boys of the Ovilia says that, "Wake up! Wake up!"
Yeah.
I look at her.
And
I'm not interested. Sorry, I'm not interested.
they're gone! All 3 of them!
Yeah, they left last. What? You're saying they're not back? They left last night.
What time is it?
Right now is the morning, about 8 a.m.
I stretch and say,
They're
I
probably
could
killed by the dog.
I could probably find their tracks. At least we could see where they went off to.
You can't
I am-
find shit.
I am a bounty
I rolled a
hunter.
nat-
Well, me and
You might
Elric
go find
didn't roll
Elric
as
tracks,
high as
but
you.
fucking
So they could probably find my tracks.
Garrick, do you want to go look for these guys, or you want me to?
I mean, honestly, I don't really care, but she seems to care.
I thought you were
Oh,
friends.
No. Are you kidding me?
The truth
I'm
of
not
the
friends.
earth have broken down.
I tell her like you're a half elf, right? You can see they're kind of racist assholes. We're acquaintances. Although he's growing up. I kind of point at Carrick. He's kind of growing up, but
Jessica
yeah.
like jumps in and is like, "Please, it's my husband. You have to save him."
oh no, we'll
Not
find him.
very
I'm just
good.
saying we're not friends, but we'll find him. Hopefully, if the dog didn't kill him. Or something.
I owe your husband nothing. If you want to help me, you got to come with me.
You give her no choice, and she nods her head. And with that, Ovilia says that, "You sure? I don't think she would help him."
Not anybody
Oh,
came to
seriously.
help Valen. Oh, fuck you guys.
You call me half breed all the
Dude.
fucking time. Why would I give
You
a shit?
are a filthy half-breed. It's not your fault.
Yeah.
Well, Villa, you promised to help us, so yeah, come on. Garrick, I can probably squeeze some money out of them.
No, but I'm saying her. And Ovila points at Jessica. It is kind of mean thing to say, but you do nothing but holding our back.
You want to leave here alone in the camp in the woods?
I could leave you
No, I'm
two
just saying.
here, but I'd rather not split up the party any further.
Yes.
And
We're
if
probably gonna
anything, we
need
could,
you.
yeah, we
Alright.
could have you watch her while we engage.
I'll follow your lead then.
All right. I'm gonna attempt to look and see where they went off to. See if
I'll
we can find any
assist
fresh
them.
tracks.
Roll tracking with advantage as you two are searching.
Got back there once.
Tracking
We're
would
coming,
be
guys.
what
Don't
skill?
worry.
Inquiry. Am I conscious? Wherever I'm at now?
Tracking, I believe, is survival.
Yeah.
Or investigation.
Is survival.
Okay.
Here's the thing: are the two of us are gonna have to take them all now on our own? It's gonna be like, oh shit. Don't worry, I got something for this though. I got
Somebody had to have died.
We softened them up for it.
I rolled a 6, but do I get advantage because he's
You get
helping me, or-
advantage,
Yeah.
but 11 is still so low.
Oh god.
But
We're never
what do
gonna
you say you have it?
What?
No, I'm just saying. No, that's fine. You are spending some time looking for their tracks, but you lost the tracks at one point. It seems like you have mixed up the local wild animal with the footstep of the hunter. I say that you can try it once, a few more times, but every time you do it, you will spend a certain amount of time to do so, which will be maybe delaying your original journey and whatnot.
How are
3
we
days
bound?
later,
How
we
are
show
we
up.
bound? We're awake now, right? How are we bound?
We'll get to your parts when
Oh,
that part.
'cause I
I
can-
can imagine it's you two sitting on top of me. Like I'm just like laid flat on my stomach and you guys are just like stacked on top of me.
I can't
I
get
ask
out of ropes and shit.
I ask Ovilla, and I say, how do you track usually in the forest for your prey? I usually track in cities.
Yeah, I'm a city boy as well.
Ovilla looks at you and says that, well, me too. I'm kind of in the city too.
Well, shit. All right, I'm gonna just try to roll tracking or survival again.
Again, I'll give you help.
20 is good enough to help. And as you are following through the track, you will get to the point where they're being tracked. However,
Alright.
this
What do we
is
see?
no, the thing is, this is maybe a good time to hold up a session, as it is getting closer to 9.
Yeah, you're right.
See,
Like,
here's the
yeah,
thing.
this
I've
is
actually
what,
imagined this exact scenario in my head when I was building my character. I'm like, when am I ever going to be able to use this guy's self? I guess if my teammates ever get captured and hold up somewhere, I can infiltrate. And now here we are. Here we are. Next level, though, I could have mimicked anyone and they would never know.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a little
To
harder.
to be fair, to give Valen a little bit of credit, I could have bolted on both of you, and I hung
You
it
did
out.
You did it, and I appreciate that. But man,
Yeah, I was actually kind
down
of waiting
ones
for you
in
to
a
bolt so
row.
that I could try to bolt too.
Actually,
You guys are just
I
lucky
think I
that
did
DM
more
didn't kill
damage
you.
to myself than they did to me. No, that's
Yeah.
true. That works.
Mm-mm-mm.
I try not to kill up until level 3, but next level.
Anything's fair game.
Yeah.
If we do die, I have another character idea.
Well, as I mentioned, I use a
I'm in-
ropey
again,
heavy,
I got-
and I try not to kill a character as much as possible.
My plan is to literally just go up to these people and be like,
Yeah.
I'll buy them from you.
Hey, yeah, act like we don't know them. Like, oh, we'll buy those from you.
I should've-
Usually,
us after this.
I should have took off when I was ahead. I did really well.
I shouldn't have engaged. Like
What were
I
you
should have
saying,
done
Noni?
is like run, grab you, and then like bolt as soon as.
I have a faster movement speed than any of those, and Mask of the Wild. I could have run.
I know you couldn't have, but you helped us out, and that was really appreciated.
yeah.
It was just that the rolls were not with me for this fight.
You started out so well. You rolled 24.
I know.
I'm like,
I
oh
rolled
god,
out 20 on a javelin throw. I was so, like, ready and pumped up. Like, yeah, I'm a badass. And then 3 fucking nab ones.
In a row, man. In a
The
row.
orc had the 12 health, and if you actually hit those hits, he would have been one down.
It's part of
Yeah,
the
we
game,
got-
man. Don't hate the DM. Hate the game.
That-
No,
that-
I mean, the only reason you're alive is because of the DM.
Nani, this was
When
all
we dropped two of them, I thought we had it, and then 3 nat ones, and I was like, well, now we're boned.
I have a
So
few.
boned.
I have a few rules on killing off the players. Usually, and only time where the player dies meets 4 conditions. 1, they charged in without thinking and researching. And 2,
That's technically what we did.
they did something
No,
stupid.
it wasn't
That-
3 nat ones. It was 1 nat 1, then a good roll, then 2 nat ones.
Yeah. And
Stealing shit isn't stupid.
No, but stealing everything is stupid. In one way, it's arguable. But number
Should
3,
have just grabbed the table.
number 3, someone refused to help or were not there, which is your cases.
So we're hitting all the marks so far, technically.
Number 4 is your level 3 or less. 3 or higher. If you're higher than level 3. If you meet all of those conditions, you're highly likely die, and I don't regret killing you.
So we're just lucky we're level 2.
If one of those does not meet, then I feel bad killing you. So I try not to.
If my character dies, if he dies, I'm bringing in my the one character I always play, and it's the one tall guy knows about.
Oh god.
Also, if you
Guys,
don't,
trust me. Guys, just trust me on this. You don't want to meet that character. You get no. We need to protect him we need to protect Karak as much as possible. He's our precious cinnamon roll, not because he's a legitimate precious cinnamon roll, but because the other character is so much worse.
Oh, what were you
Guys, we
saying?
love
Lonnie?
you.
yeah.
Me too.
Also, if you really don't want your character to die, I have other options for you too. So I usually add some permanent permanent damaging feature.
Disadvantages. Yeah.
I had a character where she teleported and wild magic happened and the fireball happened in the middle of the cavern or something, and it just outright killed her. And
Jesus.
yeah, and she was
Wild
like,
magic.
she went in there alone when the whole entire party refused to go in there. And she it was really bad on like a team play, and she went in there and she was unfriendly with the vampires that were living in there, so the vampire killed her off after those happened. And she was level higher than level 3, and she didn't want to die, so I was like, alright, I gave her some options, and she took the one that every time she speaks, sometimes when she's giving like a public speech, her black smoke comes out of her lung, and gives her a disadvantage whenever she is like trying to persuade the masses and whatnot.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. But I don't know.
Well,
I think in that
what's the
situation, I
worst
would
that's
just
gonna happen? You're gonna make
in
Valen
that
less.
situation. I would just I would just say, no, I'm gonna re-roll a character. Because I have so many different ideas, and there's so much stuff I want to try out. Like, I'm just a fire hydrant of ideas when it comes to characters.
But think of
be-
Jessica.
To be
Yo.
fair,
Yeah.
wood elves are racist. I'm not playing even against type. They're just racist, tribal.
But it
dicks.
is racist to think that all wood elves are racist. So, oh.
Well,
I just hate elves, and I'm surrounded.
No, like the old orcs alignments are generally evil, but there could be good orcs.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Lizard folk are typically neutral characters, and I'm chaotic good.
Yeah. And
I remember like old D&D where the monster manuals said always chaotic evil, always this, always that. So that's why.
Yeah, 5e is a lot more freeing now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5e is RP heavy, which I like.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's RP and combat heavy.
4e is it's all combat. It's just that's all it does.
But
Yeah,
the
no,
drow and the elf as societies just don't like each other. Like,
Have you?
But
have
not
you ever
every
run?
drow lives in that society.
Yeah. Have
No,
you ever
but-
run out
but
of the
why
abyss?
would anybody on the out demon worshipping psychopath.
Maybe they are not demon worshipping psychopaths.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I-
they don't have that. There was the whole war of the races where
Oh, but
driven underground and there were Kinslayer wars.
if any of you want to write, cause there was a section in the, I believe, the recruitment page where I said that you're free to make us a world like limited to your island. So you could have an island that is full of gold, or every half elves. Oh no. Every dark elves are very loving people who
Escape.
worship
that's-
the sun
that-
god.
There's a reason why I have a problem with All Dark is Not Evil, because in my island,
my harem of sexy elf girls.
Yes.
in my island, they're definitely not. In my island, they're definitely not all evil.
You can have an island where you're the only guy and there is every other person is a female. Yes.
Yeah. No, I'm not doing that. I'm just kidding. I'm a
I would have
sailor.
never left
I
the
don't-
island. Why go?
I don't have an
That's
island.
awesome.
I had a ship.
Yeah.
I was part of a crew.
There is a there is a player in the Saturday game where he wrote a underground submarine island ish stuff where the society is running on like much higher tech and they have like androids and war machines. And yeah. Player
I was
race
gonna-
is playing
I was
as a
saying-
Warforged, so
I was saying
Madra.
I was saying this earlier, but I would love to play a construct character.
I would recommend Warforged. It's actually a
I'm
thing
a-
in 5v2 now, so yeah.
I want to play a Madron. That's a thing.
I found
Those are
one
like
really-
clockwork things.
Yep.
Yes, they are. The little clockwork eyeballs. I'm gonna be a Madron.
I found a really cool homebrew class called the Card Master. Basically, you get access to a bunch of these different. I think they're supposed to be wizard spells, but basically, what you do is you assign them each a number, and then on your turn, you roll like a dice like a certain number of times, and whatever numbers you get, that's the spell you can use until you need to rest again before you can.
It's
take
like
another spell.
wild magic.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
basically.
When I was initially considering Valen, I was gonna make him an Oath of the Ancient Paladin or an Oath of Vengeance Paladin.
Oh God, paladins, man.
Love paladins.
So out of curiosity,
I
we
have such a
did
love-hate relationship
We
with
did kill at least 2 of those guys. Did we get
Paladins aren't the douchebags anymore, especially like Oath of Vengeance guys. It's just like I'm gonna kill.
Oh, it's
this
not
guy.
that. Although there's tons of people who still play them like douchebags, but it's not that. It's just they are ridiculous.
I love Paladins. I've always played Paladin.
Not even
Raven
we killed,
Lord.
two guys during that fight. Did we get a experience?
That's a good point. We did kill 2 dudes. And I
Yes, but
stole
then
a
you
lot
got
of
negative
shit.
experience, definitely.
Exe has stopped working.
No, I was gonna say that they are. The Dark Elf made the save, so he would been stabilized. I'd say that I have to roll for the other guy, and he's dead. Okay,
Yes!
one guy is dead.
We got one.
Hold on. I have
Yeah,
a
but
very
there's-
thing for this.
Wait,
Damn it.
wait, the fucking Dark Elf survived? But he's the one with the javelin like pierced through his stomach.
Hey,
You didn't hit anything vital.
The thing is, he has a name, so he gets a dark death saving throw, unlike the instant death. So
Okay.
yeah, if he didn't have name, then he will instantly die. All 4 of them had a name, so
So
Only
yeah,
one of them died. So.
So, do we get experience though?
I'm thinking.
That's gonna make negotiations rougher. You
I would
killed my
say
boy.
add yourself 50 EXP.
Not even worth it.
Uh,
No, you know what? We accomplished something. We
What
accomplished
was
something.
that?
That's
What
what's
was-
important here.
you killed Mitt. Mitt is dead.
We killed
No,
Schmidt.
man.
Poor Mitt.
Mitt.
Those who ruined his name's Schmidt. His name's Schmidt now.
No, it's Mitt, Putch, and Darkai, and March.
March.
Hopefully you'll hear their name next session, as 0 of you were captured by him. Likely there will be some interrogations, and they will be torturing all of you guys, so there's that.
Sheesh.
Joke's on you.
I
You're
can get out of
that's
ropes
torture.
and shit. Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm just
Like
gonna
death
vicious
by
mockery every
inches.
time they try to torture me.
No,
I'm
but
just-
all of you guys
I
will
just
wake
hope
up
that
at
they
1
keep-
health.
I just hope they roll really low so I can just be like, hey guys, you wonder when the Dungeon Master's gonna get here?
Damn it! I thought that would have a little widget to
Yeah,
it.
even if you escape, they're just gonna slap, literally just slap you and you'll go back down.
You will be tied in there, and they would ask you some questions. And
We're gonna be
likely,
gagged.
since you
is
failed
very
the
important.
first search,
Look
after the
gagged.
first questioning, they would likely set off, and likely the group will catch on the way, not on the camp.
All right. Well, this was really fun, guys. I'm gonna take off now. I'll see you guys next week. Okay.
All
Yeah.
right, I'll see you
I'll
all
be
next
here.
week.
Yep.
If you guys
Yeah,
have
Marty.
any suggestion, let me know to make the game better. I think today's splitting was kind of sad for you two who were not there. I'm sorry about that.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
it's so bad that we went in without them.
I was thinking about giving control an NPC to you guys so you guys can kill these guys for making you wait.
That'd be pretty funny. I mean, I would have rolled just as poorly as you did, like in the beginning.
But yeah.
No, if Carrack would have been rolling, we'd have been straight. Like they'd have missed every time, and
Yeah. How about
I'm already
this? Next-
calculating like 3 different scenarios I can do to get them out.
No, you would be. I give you a direction to kill them, not like to get them out as a form of NPC. But still, that is a.
Wait, what? I don't even know what you just said.
Oh, I think
No,
he's
like-
meaning like us right now going up to them.
No, like you. I was.
he was
thinking
going to
about-
give you control over the of
Oh, the
Rob
that
NPC
dropped.
who were, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, an NPC who were gonna kill them. So you'd be one of those guys who were fighting against the other.
No, I know.
Getting
I'm
wrong.
saying me, the character, when I get there, I have ideas of how to get them out.
Mm.
It's
Okay.
just gonna be
Now
the
I,
beginning.
now
of
I
the-
have an invocation that I've been waiting to use.
I can get out of ropes and shit.
Is,
And
It's just
Uh,
gonna be the beginning of Metal Gear Solid 5. Like one guy's gonna be missing a leg and an arm. They played us like a fiddle. Like
is a
the whole
talking
shebang.
one option?
yeah, basically.
See, I'm
They
still mad that
actually-
Hunter failed all those rolls. I was hoping the dog was gonna help us out.
Yeah.
Fucking Hunter.
No, but to
He's
be
like-
fair, dog could have been attacking you guys like 3 times, but it didn't.
He's
Yeah, I was
lucky.
gonna say, at least he didn't make it worse.
He's lucky. He's adorable. Useless dog.
And they were channeling all my bad rolls there. But yeah,
No, we're gonna get this dog, and Elrick's gonna ride him like a mount.
they actually have another dog, so they have 2 dogs.
I'm gonna like show up and be like, "Oh no, they captured them! Quick, kill them all, including the dog that definitely betrayed us."
Yeah, see, that's the problem. The dog is gonna hate Garrick as much as it loves the rest of us.
Well, dog was being like kind of handled without much love, so there's that. But yeah,
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna sign out.
yes.
Thanks, guys.
I wait
See
all
you
of
guys
you
next
I'm
week.
out.
Yep, I'll see you guys next week.